All right. What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the late night JoJo stream. Today we got a great show for you guys, going live and late tonight. Hope all of you guys are having a great evening. I know I am. We're gonna be talking about a lot of the best topics for the week. We got Nintendo Switch 2 rumors. We've got, PlayStation 5 Pro Discourse, Metaphor, ReFantazio hype, what's happening there, Astrobot sales. Man, there's so much to talk about, so little time to get everything done, but I'm going to be excited to get into this content for you guys, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Do me a solid, a super solid, and hit that like button. If you have not already hit that like button, let them know that we're streaming late tonight, a little bit different than what we usually do, so make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, let them know. Share my tweet too. I just actually put up a tweet that we are live. If you're on Twitter, help your boy out. Share the tweet if you can. That would be super awesome. Mick Possum. Let's go. Big love, guys. I'm going to share that. And also follow me too on Twitter. If you're not following me, follow me on Twitter. All right. So here we go. All right. And let's get into the shout outs too. So if you're here in the chat, make sure you say, what up? And I will say hi to all my lovely, beautiful, awesome, elite ninjas. Yes, sir. We're going to get it in tonight. It's going to be a great show. Your questions all stream. Obviously, Freestyle Friday, JoJo Fridays. You guys know what the deal is. Your questions all stream. Discussing whatever topics you guys want. Going over all the different stuff that's happening. Should be a lot of fun, guys. Should be a lot of fun. All right. Let's see here. Let's start out here. Shout outs to Nin128 says, me first. Hey, let's go. First then.
Valuable item.
Oh, snap, yo. 7th Hokage. Light them up with the valuable items. Hey, thank you so much. 7th Hokage with the 10 gifted memberships. Oh my goodness. Yo, we are off to an incredible start on JoJo Fridays. Thank you so much, my man, with the two bomb, the 20 bomb, right off the top. You guys know the deal. We got the 15-minute extension already. Overclocked, 15-minute extension.
Overclock Buster!
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. 7th Hokage. Goodness, Mick gracious. Let's go. Y'all give him some love. Anybody that's 10 gifted or more, you can type or pass up the one, the only, the 7th Hokage. Yo, the successor. Hey, I appreciate you, 7th Hokage. Like always, brother, you know the deal. You know how much I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for your long-term support of the Elite Ninja Village and keeping everything super cool with those gifted memberships. Yo, what's good? What's good? Super Wavy Man, Jay Higgy, Ghost Fixter, The Divine B, JH, Leo Rodriguez, Life of Bam, Bam Morajer, Crypto, QQQQ. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I Sizzle. Yo, y'all give him some love. First overclock, next one up. We only got 10 more combos, guys, and we have a 30-minute extension, so let's get it in. Yo, Luano Z, what's good? Welcome. Joey M. What is good, guys? What is good? David V. Projo. Damn, didn't know old man like you stays up this late. Oh my God. Oh. That was so funny, Projo. Oh. Next up, Twilight 17. Chris, what's good? Shoutouts. Julian. William. Let's see here. Random Gamer. Superpower Man. Bradley Tucker. I don't watch One Piece. I don't read One Piece, so I don't know why you're asking me about One Piece. I don't even read it or watch it. Nor do I even talk about it on the stream. Let's see here. Yo, Jason. What's up? I have not checked out the what's it called? The Reynadas demo, not yet. Been busy all day. KC Skills with the 20 months. Yo, shout out to KC Skills. Thank you for the 20 months. Says remember, you gotta pay rent. Yes, gotta pay rent, bruh. Gotta pay rent. I mean, I own my house, but we still pay rent when I own it, you know? Remember, guys, if you stop paying your mortgage, and your property taxes, you no longer own your house. That was the I got you on Twitter. That was the gotcha on Twitter. Oh, what if you stopped paying? Man, people are completely morons. Complete morons. Let's see here. Neo Blitz the Prinny. I didn't say this on Twitter, you know, but like the thing that moron didn't know or anything like that is that I have equity on this house. Like, I would still own it. If I stopped paying, I would just sell it. Like, complete idiot. I didn't do a FHA. This is my second house. This is not a FHA. I had to put a good amount down just to get the house. So I have equity. It's already went up in value by quite a bit. You know, the housing market's getting crazy. So if I stop paying my mortgage, and my property taxes are included in my mortgage, but if I stop paying it, I would simply sell it. And I'd make profit off of it. And then I just go live in an apartment. So, I mean, I would still own it because I can sell it. You can own something that you sell, or that you can sell something that you own. So, yeah, the guy's a moron, but there was no point in getting into more like in-depth conversation about homeownership with the idiot that's still living off his mom in a race car bed. Let's see here. Bradley Tucker says, switch to very soon. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. World Renown, what's good? Echoes of J2. Would you be excited for a new Parappa the Rapper game? Absolutely. I legit beat Parappa the Rapper 2 on my stupid PlayStation Portal. Your stupid PlayStation Portal. Yeah, I'd be excited for it. I mean, like, I even got more excited for it because of Astrobot. There is a outfit. Parappa, obviously there's a bot, Parappa bot, but then there's also some other thing that's also Parappa related in the game. That's pretty cool. So it got me excited to maybe one of these days we ever get back Parappa, you know, but I mean, I don't think it's Sony's style anymore, like for Parappa or anything like that. So, I mean, if anything comes back, it'll probably just be like a digital download or like a remaster or something like that. I don't think they have any, real ambition for Parappa. Yo, David V with the Udabudos.
How's your day today, OJ?
Good.
Can you play some Metaphor ReFantazio battle theme?
Yes, sir.
Gotta hype it up, slightly smiling
Man,
face.
I've got to get some videos. Apparently, Atlas, so it looks like I am going to be doing something with this game. I don't know what happened with SMT5 Vengeance. Atlas just lost my number, but it looks like somebody from Atlas remembered my number. So look out, guys. We do got some Metaphor ReFantazio content coming up before launch or right there at launch with Atlas. So hopefully. So I'm looking forward to it. Shout outs to David V with the big 20. Yo, let's go. You guys know what time it is. It is that time. It is that time. We are ready to go again. Let's get it.
Overclock Buster!
Yeah, Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm gonna read you guys some excerpts that I saw from GameSpot. We're gonna go over that. We're gonna get the hype going for this game. I'm gonna start making some videos on it, like probably weekly videos up until launch. We're gonna at least have one Metaphor ReFantazio video per week till launch. Just looking at different stuff that I see around the internet because yeah, there really isn't a ton of hype for this. But of course, we're gonna clickbait the first few videos here and there. Nothing too crazy, but you guys know how it is. We gotta do it. We gotta do it that way, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty. But the game's looking like it could be game of the year, super high end. A lot of people are saying Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. A lot of people are doing that. A lot of people aren't playing Astrobot, so there's a big back and forth right now. I still feel Metaphor ReFantazio has a very good opportunity, but even if it doesn't, the game is going to be awesome. Like, the game is going to be super, super, super good, man. So I'm very excited. Shout outs to Big David V. You are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Yo, thank you so much, David V. JoJo Friday first. JoJo's the double JoJo over here. Yes, sir. David V. We got you, brother. Anybody that's 20 or more, you get my man David V on the board. Remember, if you drop a dono, 7th Hokage, you can also request some music. You dropped 10 gifted members, so you can definitely get some music. David V, I got you. If you want a couple tracks, David, let me know. I got you, man. Let me get this music going for you, though, first. Metaphor. And I'm going to get all your... I know a lot of you guys are commenting and asking questions. Don't worry. I'm going to get caught up and I'm going to get caught up and basically do all that, talk about all that with you guys. So don't worry. Shout out to David V. Let's get the JoJo's on the board. We also got to play that JoJo notification. It's JoJo Friday, so you guys know what the deal is. Y'all know what the deal is. Hold up real quick. We got to get that going too. You guys know how it is. We got to get that going. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Shout out JoJo Fridays. Let's get it, baby. Thank you so much. Appreciate that support, brother. Let's go. September hype train, yes sir. Metaphor has way more sauce than Rebirth, in my opinion. To be fair, I need to play it first before having too many opinions. Yeah. I don't know. It has more sauce though. There ain't no like if you're a gamer, if you've been playing video games, if you're older like me and you are, Huddy, you're not as old as me, Huddy, but I know you've got that flavor of that old school. There ain't no way you don't look at Metaphor and say which game got more sauce. Metaphor is stylistically crushes Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. From a stylistic, like, sauce drip, like, Metaphor's drip is crazy. Crazy. The music, the gameplay, the hybrid nature of it, it's like, it's wild, bro. The drip on Metaphor is insane. Like, absolutely nuts. So, I think that's very apparent just by looking at the two games. Like, Nintendo with the 38 months. Yo, let's go. Not saying that, I mean, listen, Rebirth might be better. We don't know yet, but I can just tell, like, I have a feeling, like, I know when I see certain mechanics in gameplay, I know when there's I know when there's a chef behind the recipe. I know when it's made for TV, the TV dinners, and I know when it's a gourmet cooked meal, and I know when it's like a gourmet cooked meal frozen for a bit. Metaphor, it's a gourmet cooked meal, fresh, never frozen. FF7 Rebirth is like a lit chef, like a celebrity chef that cooked it, taught the recipe to the homies, packaged it up, and sold it at a mass market, sold it at Walmart. Still freaking good, because the person who made it is goated, but it was frozen for a little bit. It was definitely frozen for a bit, and you can tell. You know what I'm saying? Metaphor is like that fresh. Maybe it doesn't have the pizzazz. Maybe it doesn't have, or sorry, it doesn't have the star power of whoever is the celebrity behind it. Like Final Fantasy VII has the Cloud and Tifa and Square Enix and all that. But I'm telling you, the drip is there, bruh. The drip is there. Like I said, the drip is there. It's undeniable. Undeniable. Seriously, are you sure about that? I'm 100% sure about that. I've been playing RPGs for 40 years. 100% sure about that. 1000% sure. I mean, all you got to do is look at SMT5. SMT5 is an old school turn-based RPG, and that game's got more drip than a lot of the new modern RPGs. And you don't even know why or how, but it does. Play SMT5 Vengeance and see what I'm talking about. Huddy knows what I'm talking about. Or look at Persona 5 Royal. The drip from Persona 5 Royal still kind of hasn't been matched from a turn-based RPG or from a major RPG since Persona 5. That game came out in 2016 in Japan, 2017, and that game is still regarded as one of the best, if not the best, modern end RPG out there, right? So it's not like I'm making this up out of thin air. It's not like I'm doing that, you know? Let's see. Do you see the Splatfest Grand Festival Splatoon 3? I haven't seen anything with that yet. Haven't been watching Metaphor footage because I want to go in blind, but Metaphor probably 87, 89 Metacritic. I mean, it don't matter what the Metacritic score is. The game's going to be awesome. I mean, it's going to get a good Metacritic score. It could be higher than that. It might even be higher than that based off of some of the previews that I'm looking at. It could be a 90, but we'll see. Could be a 90 plus. To be fair, they've shown a lot on Metaphor already, so you can measure it. To be fair, you can measure about already. I mean, all I needed to see was the gameplay loop, the graphics, the combat system, and the nuts and bolts of the combat system, like the backbone, like the archetypes, the leveling, the structure and flow. That's all I need. All I needed to see was a couple trailers and that one ReFantazio direct that they did. That's all I needed to see. When they explained, I'm like, all right, sold, bet, you know, bet it's over. They showed a lot more. They've shown a ton, but it's just like they're just spoiling everything now. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't watch any of the newer stuff, just because it's just being kind of spoiled at this point. So so it's all good though. If Nier Automata and Xenoblade 3 couldn't crack 90 plus, I doubt Metaphor will, but I would like to be wrong. If Nier Automata and Xenoblade 3, that has nothing to do with Metaphor, because those aren't Atlas RPGs. Persona 5 cracked 90 plus. So we're talking about Atlas here. So if Persona 5, I mean, I don't know why you're excluding Persona from Atlas. Atlas made Persona. These are the same guys. So I would go off of that. I wouldn't go off of Xenoblade or Nier. Like that's, what does that have to do with Atlas? You know? If you don't mind, life will change. Thank you for the 17 months, but I think we should be looking at what they did with Persona more so than Xenoblade 3 and Nier Automata. Those are different developers. Let's see here. What system interests you the most at this time? What system interests me the most at this time? I don't know. Let's see. Are you a Yakuza fan? No, not really. Ice. What's up, Ice Sizzle? What's up, Sicilian? Welcome to the stream. No, Yakuza is definitely not an OJ series game. What the hell? Why would that be? Why would that be a game that I'd be into? I'm looking at the Yakuza series, and it's really goofy and silly and weird stuff happening. I don't like my RPGs. I like stuff like Persona, and I like stuff like Xenoblade. That stuff is not like the Yakuza series at all. The Yakuza series is completely different from stuff like Xeno and Persona 5 and Shin Megami Tensei 5 and, you know, RPGs like that. So I don't know. I don't know why. Nah, I wouldn't put those two together. A lot of people that like the Yakuza series don't even like, you know, Xenoblade and stuff like that. So, let's see, the Pro or the Switch 2. That was my question. The Pro or the Switch 2. I mean, the Switch 2 and the PlayStation Pro aren't out. So I can't pick one before I even know that they're out. But the PS5 Pro is just a better PS5. Switch 2, we gotta wait and see what games and all that, you know? Can we play Super Mario RPG generic battle theme? Yeah, I got you, man. 7th Okage, do you want some music? Yeah, let me get 7th Okage's first. Life will change, and then we'll get yours next, all right? Ido 7 Overworld from Stellar Blade. Yeah, I got that next. David V, if you want some more, let me know. Let me know, David V. I got you up next after Life will change. Big love, guys. We got 5 more combos before we get to a 45-minute extension. We've already unlocked the 30-minute extension, guys. So y'all out here tonight, let's go. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate that. Let's get it. What's up, Dog Hair? Don't care. Happy Friday, brother. But reminds me of JoJo a bit. Yakuza, I mean. Yeah, that's true. But that's an anime. You know, that's not a video game. Yeah, that's an. I can understand like the whole JoJo thing. Like I get that. But like that's an anime. You know, that's not a video game. Like for a video game, I don't necessarily like playing games that are like that crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, Persona and Xenoblade can be pretty crazy and goofy and silly, but they're not like Yakuza. So I'm not as big of a fan of like the meme and spoof type video games. Believe it or not. I'm kind of a fan of more of like these pretty serious, but like every now and then goofy video games. So like Fire Emblem, for example, is, you know, really serious, but then every now and then it's kind of goofy or silly. Same thing with Xenoblade. Pretty serious overall, but then it has its like goofy parts. Same thing with most of the RPGs that I play. But like Yakuza is just like complete like I mean it's serious, but it's like it's really just like a meme type of game at times. At times. Especially Infinite Wealth. Sicilian Gamer with the $5 says, did you see June the King call DSP a lolcow to his face? No, I didn't see that. Like I said, I haven't been watching this stuff, but yeah, I did see a post from Duty that said that yeah, he thinks that he's a liar and a lolcow, but all DSP's doing is just using June the King for clout and money. So I mean, that's why I'm not trying to pay attention to it, because DSP, he's clearly just trying to clout up off of everybody. Low Tier God, Maximilian Dude, you know, those Kino Casino idiots. Like, he's just trying to clout up and make more money off them, and I think it's working for him. So I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest. I'm disgusted. But you know what I'm not disgusted at? You know what I'm not disgusted at, my man? This right here. Let's go, baby.
Overclock Buster!
45 minutes already extended on stream. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to hit that 60 and get that hour-long extension. Let's go. Shoutouts. I appreciate it. Mobius theme. Yeah, I got you after Life Will Change's next track. Super Mario RPG. Generic battle theme. Alright. I think it's just a regular battle theme, right? And then we'll get the Mobius theme after that one. David V, I got you, brother. You dig Infinite Wealth? Nah. Let's see here. Any interest in Marvel vs. Capcom collection? Yeah, I'm going to pick it up. Switch 2 coming soon? No. I think so. Well, the announcement will be coming soon. The announcement will be coming soon. We have the PlayStation 5 Pro, the PS5 Pro. We got the announcement there. You guys can let me know what you guys think about the PS5 Pro. There was a whole discourse about PS5 Pro this whole week. I made videos. Man, there's been all sorts of stuff going on with that. So you guys let me know what you guys think about the PS5 Pro in the chat. Probably wait. Yeah, I might wait for the physical for Marvel vs. Capcom, but we'll see. I might download it. I'm not sure. I'm just right now. I'm really busy. I got sponsored videos that I got to do, and I had to finish Astrobot. So yeah, I'm just really, and I still got to do my review for SMT. Like I'm just slammed with like stuff right now, so it's hard to fit in new games. PS5 Pro day one buy for me. All right, day one for BK. Probably I already read that. What's up, the Great Wild? Welcome to the stream. Shoutouts. Switch 2 arriving very soon. This month is still young. I don't think the Switch 2 is going to be arriving soon, like this month. I don't think it's going to come out. You mean like come out, or do you mean like an announcement? I think the announcement might come early next month, or next month at some point. I think it might be next month, but I think we're going to get some rumors coming up very soon here. Tokyo Game Show is like in a couple weeks, right? Tokyo Game Show starts, I think, not next week, but the week after. So yeah, I think there's definitely going to be some chatter. Even if we don't get an official announcement, something's going to leak from Tokyo Game Show. Like something's going to leak from Tokyo Game Show. I already know, because I know of a couple games that a couple games that are going to be at Tokyo Game Show that are Switch 2 games. That should be like Switch 2 like launch window games. Either launch games or launch window games. So something's going to have to leak if news is getting to me. That means this is second, third, fourth, fifth hand news, you know? So let's see here. OJ, I saw your video about the Pro. Seems like you're not getting it. Educate me. What am I not getting about it? The fact that games like Call of Duty sell tens of millions of copies, and Astrobot, which is potentially game of the year, having trouble selling, tells you all you need to know about gamers. I mean, listen, Call of Duty is the titan in this industry, so it's going to be hard to outsell the titan of Call of Duty, you know? But it is what it is. It is what it is. I heard MVC Collection is a download code in Europe, but I'm not sure if it's here in the US. I think here in the US it's not a download code, but in Europe it is a download code. So it seems weird to me because Sony still makes Blu-rays, so them shying away from physical media is a counterintuitive. I agree. Seems like you're still not getting the Pro. Buying it. Okay. Seems like I'm not getting it. I thought you meant I'm not getting what the Pro is. I was like, okay, well, tell me what it is. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna get the Pro right now. Not right now. No. Like I don't like the fact that they're selling the disc drive separate. I don't think a disc drive should be separate from a system. I think that's fundamentally flawed in making a premium system. A premium system, if you make a revision or premium system, it should be better than all the other systems that you've released, period. There shouldn't be anything that a previous system does better than the newer system. So there shouldn't be a disc drive add-on. You know, we're getting nickel and dimed here for no reason. Like that should have just, if the disc drive came in the system, you know, for the 700, I mean, I don't need the stand. Like the stand would have been nice, but the stand isn't as big of a problem for me. It's the disc drive not being there. So if that was actually part of it, which it should have been, I probably would have been like, all right, cool, bet I'll pick it up. But since it's not, it's harder for me to sit there and support that type of practice, you know, for 700, a premium system, and you're not putting a disc drive, like that's crazy that you're punishing people who play physical games like that. You tack on $100 to play physical games. That's nuts. Which I guess they did that already with the PlayStation 5 digital to whatever, but it's a premium system. It's $200 more than the system that I already bought. You should just include it in there, right? You should just include it in there. I regrettably was too busy to trade my extra PS5 to GameStop, so I lowered the trade value down. That Pro was announced. Oh man, they lowered it already? Or you can send your PS5 HDMI repair, but I heard it's expensive, like $230 or so. Nah, I'll just get somebody here local to do it. I got somebody that can do it, you know. There's like a repair, like they repair phones and systems and stuff, and like they'll do it for like $50 or something. But it's different technology though. I mean, I have zero problems with that. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you have zero problems with it because you're like hardcore Sony, right? So like the hardcore Sony guys, they don't care about the implications of the economic side of it. All they want is give me their Sony games. They don't care about the fact that they're taking away physical, that they're trying to box you into only buying from them, the fact that you're probably going to get less deals in the future. They're going to, you know, like these are all things that Sony's doing. You know, these are all things that a lot of hardcore Sony guys don't understand, which is fine. Like, it's no big deal. You can buy whatever you want. You can get whatever you want. But a lot of the hardcore Sony guys don't understand that, or they don't care. But I mean, I can see it, and I don't support that. That to me is not something to support. But once again, everybody can buy what they want, but with your wallet, right? I always say that. You having a Switch and waiting for the Switch 2, that has nothing to do with, you know, with what we're talking about. It has nothing to do with it, you know. Everything is just so expensive with Sony this gen. The other thing they're not considering is that if you have a PS4 physical collection as well, you have to pay almost $800 to have those with your. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all have physical PS4 games. Pretty much I mean, nobody went all digital at the beginning of the PS4 era. So no matter what, most of us have something physical PS4. Now, some of you guys might not, but I don't know, man. I just don't think it's cool to charge $100 extra just to play physical games. Like, I'm not a fan of that. So Nvidia won't go easy and play safe with Switch 2. They extended the deal with Nintendo for 20 years. Yeah, we heard about that 20-year deal like a while ago, right? So that's true. They went to enthusiasts and didn't include the drive. This seems, yeah, it just, I mean, I get it. They're trying to they're nickel and diming us. I mean, it's like a classic business move, right? You know, but one of the things, like back in the day, like when they announced the PlayStation 3, remember the PS3? It had the Blu-ray drive. It had the memory cards. It had 4 USB ports. It had, you can play PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. Yeah, it was expensive as hell, but it was premium as hell. Like, it included everything that you needed. It was essentially better than every single other system Sony had ever made up until that point. It included everything. CD player, music player, Blu-ray player, DVD player. It was everything. This is like, oh, it is not quite everything. If you want to, oh, give us another 100 for it, you know? So I think that's my issue. I mean, I couldn't afford a PS3 at launch. I had to wait a little bit till I got a little bit of a discount on it. But, you know, when I was able to afford it, I got it, you know? Let's see. Would you let Spalmy fix that crusty HDMI port on one of your videos? I don't know. Probably not. Just because he lives across the country. So, you just got to tag put a whatever. Yeah, buy whatever you want, BK. If you want to buy it, nobody's hating on you for buying what you want. But with your wallet, if you want to buy it, buy it. Absolutely. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people who do buy it. There's going to be a lot of hardcore fans that do buy it. Look, part of me wants to get it too, man. I just, like I said, I don't know if I can support that type of practice though. Like, I don't think I can support the type of practice where they're sitting here saying, if you want to play your physical games, you got to give us $100. That's nuts for a premium system. Like, that's just not cool. Let's see. Do you think after Switch 2 releases, JRPG producers will focus more on Nintendo than ever? That's already starting to happen. You're going to start seeing a little bit of a swing, a showing. A showing? You're going to start seeing a little bit of a swing. You're seeing it like with Legend of Heroes, right? There's more. Like I said, I can't say anything right now, but expect once Switch 2 gets going, expect there to be some pretty interesting announcements from the RPG front. But yeah, Japanese developers for sure. I mean, they're still gonna make games on PlayStation. Let's not be crazy here. But you'll probably see quite a bit of stuff on Switch 2. But you know, we gotta wait and see, right? We gotta wait for that. Cecilia with the $2 says, I'm a Sony fan and I dislike the digital only BS. Yeah, I mean, it's not all Sony fans. I mean, there was a lot of Sony fans that obviously didn't like the announcement. I mean, there was a lot of dislikes. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not all, there's not like there's a whole unison, you know, of Sony fans. I mean, I'm a fan too. I just got done 100% in Astrobot. 100% as in 100% what's in the game, not the achievements or trophies or whatever, but just 100% everything in the game. That I could do, all the bots and all the different colors and outfits and all that, all the different levels, all the different puzzle pieces. I got everything, 100% of everything there. So yeah, that game is awesome. I'm a fan of the tech, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Let's see here. I love Coke Slurpees with the $10. Says, hey OJ, been on a long time since I watched the stream, but what are your thoughts on recent Trails in the Sky remake announcement and the series as a whole? It's pretty good. I like it. I like the fact that they're actually putting out what's it called? You know, the first one so people can play it. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get into that. Very excited to get into that. I love Coke Slurpees. Thank you so much for the JoJo. You guys know what time it is. You know we gotta do it. We know you gotta do it. JoJo Fridays. Let's go. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. Thank you so much. I love Coke Slurpees. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. Another JoJo on the board. You guys give I love Coke Slurpees some love. And yes, if you want to know more of my thoughts, Coke Slurpees, check out my videos. Just type in Trails in the Sky, and I've done a few videos talking about that and everything. So if you want to know more of what I think, it's on the channel. Thank you for the big $10 though. I appreciate that. Metaphor ReFantazio will most likely come as a definitive edition. I don't think that there's going to be a definitive edition. I think they're just going to port the game over. I think it's just a port. I don't think they're going to add anything to it. I think it's just going to be the Switch version of the game. But obviously it's Atlas. I could be wrong. I mean, there's probably going to be a definitive version of Metaphor, but I don't think it's going to be that quickly after launch. Like the definitive version of the game is probably going to be like a couple years from now, right? Like it's probably going to be, I think Persona 5 Royal, it took what, 2 years? SMT 5 Vengeance, it took 3 years. Wait, no, Persona 5 Royal, it took 2 years. I think it came out in 2019. So it was 2 years for Persona 5 Royal. It was 3 years for SMT 5, 2.5, but whatever, right? So yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be like 2 years later. I think the Switch 2 is coming out 2025, and I think that Metaphor ReFantazio will be a game that will be in the launch window. So I don't think it's gonna be like a definitive or or royal version, but we'll see. Once again, we will see. Animation is too good. Yeah, it's fun. How would you rate Astro now that you've completed it? Oh man, that's a good question. If I had to rate it right now, I definitely probably give it like a 9 out of 10. I think it's really, 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 really good. I think it's solid. It's got so many great things in there. Obviously, the graphics are really good. The gameplay is super good and it's fun. The level design is great. The boss fights are really good. The only thing that I would say that I would ding it just a little bit is that Astro's toolkit, outside of the little different apparatuses he gets for levels, Astro's toolkit is really small, right? Like he can jump, he can spin, he can charge up a punch, spin around and spin jump, and he can beam jump. So he only has 3 different things he can do. So that's the only thing that I would say. So since you can only do 3 different things, you have to make your levels in a certain way to where it's pretty predictable how to get there based off of it, unless you have an apparatus, right? But outside of that, I mean, it's going to be, okay, it's either going to have to just jump and beam jump over there, or you're going to have to jump on something else, right? But there really isn't anything to be creative with the levels in terms of his own toolkit. But it's still really, really, really good. And I would say that the enemy variety is pretty, I wouldn't say it's bad, but I would just say that it's just like a bunch of the same enemies dressed up in a different way. But the variety's not bad at all. They've got a good amount, but it's just they're just kind of stupid enemies, they just kind of just sit there. They don't really, some of them run at you and you take them out the same way. You either just punch them and they go flying, but it makes up for it with the boss battles. The boss battles are very, very, very entertaining. Not hard or anything like that, but they're very entertaining and fun and silly. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Do I like Astrobot more than Odyssey? No. The reason why I don't is because, once again, Nintendo, they've been evolving the formula for a while now. So for example, Odyssey has a crazy toolkit. For example, you have the Cappy, right? So Mario, he can run, jump, dive, hit the Cappy, bounce, jump, spin, dive again, right? I don't know have you guys ever seen somebody that's good play Mario Odyssey? The toolkit in there is crazy. Plus, he still has the triple jump, he has the long jump, he has the aerial flip, he has the rolling maneuver, right? Mario has all these different tools to be able to jump, and the levels are built that way. If you know what you're doing, you can get to certain places and do different things if you know how to do those jumps, if you know how to get there. Plus, with the possession of the caps and all that, Mario Odyssey is just a whole kind of different step above. Where I would put Astrobot, I'd put it somewhere between the first Galaxy and 3D World. It's I find it to be like right in between there. I feel like it's like a Galaxy game. It's more like Mario Galaxy than Odyssey. Odyssey's a sandbox platformer that has a lot of different like depth within it. Galaxy's a more linear game with side areas that you can go to and find, and that's how it's like linear. Like you go straight, right? That's how Astrobot is. It's just, you just go straight, and then like you find little side areas to go to. But it's more like Galaxy 1, and I think that's the game that they looked at when they made this game. It's like, hey, what does Galaxy 1 do? Because there's so many things that are just like Mario Galaxy. So I'm pretty sure that was the game that they focused on to look at and then improve upon. So there's things that are better in Astrobot than in Galaxy, right? So I think I put it kind of like right in between there. And the funny thing is, like, review-wise, that's exactly where it's at. It's kind of like 3D World 93, Astrobot 94, Odyssey 97, right? So it's kind of like right in between there. They did take the little thing from Sunshine, right? The little, you know, flood jump thingy. So that's cool. I do like that. But yeah, I guess toolkit being expanded. I think for the next game, they expand this toolkit, make the levels a bit more dynamic because Astro can do some more stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't mind him only taking one hit before he dies, but he's such a sissy. Like, definitely making the some of the combat stuff a little bit better would be cool too. I think that'd also be cool. But that's part of like Astrobot, like, you know, trying to play the game because you can only get hit once. If you get hit once, you die. But I think that's why the enemies are pushovers for the most part. Like, they don't, I mean, you know, you can only get hit once and die. They don't want it to be too hard. So yeah. So prefer 3D sandbox platforms over. Yeah, and that's the thing I love Coke Slurpee's like people keep on comparing Odyssey to Astrobot, and that's a bad comparison. What you should compare it to is Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2. I think those are the games that you should compare it to. You shouldn't compare it to Odyssey. It's a complete, I mean, people that like sandbox style games are gonna like Mario 64 more than Astrobot. What you should really compare it to is probably something more like Super Mario 3D World, Super Mario 3D Land, Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2. You shouldn't really compare it to stuff like Sunshine, Mario 64, Odyssey. Those games are even like Bowser's Fury. Those games are completely different. Those are not the same style of game. It's basically Galaxy 3 or Galaxy 2.5. I mean, I'm not really sure where you want to put it. There's some things that Galaxy does a bit better. Obviously, Mario's toolkit is more expanded in Mario Galaxy. But like a lot of the power-ups that Astro gets are like kind of just like from Mario Galaxy. Like the blimp Yoshi, the cloud power up where, you know, Mario can just like make a cloud underneath him. Astro has that with concrete. He has it with honey. He has, so they take some of this stuff and then expand it. So he has like a bouncy one. He has like a concrete one. He has a what else does he have? There's like one more that I'm not thinking about. Oh, an ice one where he can make ice and skate ice, but it's very specific parts that they do that. It's not like you see that all the time. It's just, okay, just this level, we're gonna do this, you know. So yeah, it's still, like I said, it's still awesome. And I think that Astrobot 2, I think that's where the game really goes dummy, you know, it goes ham with some of the stuff, you know. So yeah, good stuff. I believe Astro will sell between 3 to 5 million. Pretty great for a newer game. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be 5 million, man. I don't know if I've ever. Yeah, that's rough, dude. I don't know if it's gonna ever. I don't think it's gonna get that high. But I definitely think with sales and with PSN and with bundles and all that, I think it can definitely hit maybe max would be 3 million. That would be the ceiling. 5 million would be incredible if it could. That would be more than Ratchet and Clank ripped apart. So I mean, if it can hit 5 million, that would be nuts. I'd be happy if it did, but I mean, I don't think it can. But we'll see. We will see. Mario's toolkit on Odyssey is why I personally think it's the best Mario game ever to me. The game is pure fun. Yeah, the thing about Mario's toolkit is a lot of people don't use Mario's toolkit because it's like complex, you know, so they just use the most basic stuff. And to beat Mario Odyssey, you don't need to use all that stuff. All you need to do is throw the hat at people a few times and then just run, get the moon that you need to get, and then leave. You can beat the game in like 5 hours or 6 hours if you just go straight through and don't die too much. But if you actually want to really enjoy or really experience the game, oh man, like you got to do all the other stuff. So that's why I'm going to go back. Now that I've finished Astrobot, I'm going to go back and play Mario Odyssey on my free time. As well, I want to go back and just play it again, like start up a new file and just play. So Yeah, I think the Japan sales definitely hurt it. In order to sell 5 million, I mean, you don't need Japan for Sony. Like, Ratchet and Clank, it did not sell great in Japan either. But Ratchet and Clank has more of a clout factor here in the West. However, I think that Astrobot has the review factor. If it wins Game of the Year, if it gets nominated, and if it wins Game of the Year, that's going to be a big boost for Astrobot. That'll be huge. People are going to be like, okay, what's this on the PS5 Astrobot? All right, let's go, you know? So I do think that that can definitely help Astrobot out a lot, as if it wins Game of the Year, you know? Or if it's just nominated, I think it'll be nominated, you know? Astrobot and Smash, yeah, that's not happening. Hope all the cameos are a sign of Sony remaking their old IP. I don't think that's a sign of Sony remaking all their own old IP. I think that's just a sign of them trying to get their IP in front of the people, you know, and for people to go out there and maybe check out some of their old stuff. But I don't think they're gonna remaster all that crap. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. No, no sirree. PlayStation was definitely relevant in Japan. The PS3 era, PS Vita, PSP, PS Vita to a degree, PS4. It wasn't until really the end of the PS4 era, that's when it started going down to the PS4 era. And then by the end of the PS4 era, it hit kind of like bad. And then the PS5, it's pretty much rock bottom now at this point. And it was on a slow, steady decline in Japan overall. But right now it's pretty rock bottom. Yeah, like the sales are like Wii U levels of sales right now. Like what you would see like in the Wii U's somewhat heyday, you know, like 11,000, stuff like that. So, and listen, I don't think Sony cares too much. I don't think they care too much about Japan like that. So if the company does not care, then they don't care. So yeah. Let's see here. There's some new Switch 2 rumors. Yeah, basically we're talking about the situation, Dash, where the guy that predicted new bundles, he said that there's not going to be anything this month when it comes to Switch 2, but the new bundles were announced. So it looks like the Switch 2 stuff, that's going to happen very soon here. It's going to happen very soon here. Dang, I would love a new Sly Cooper or Jack and Daxter. I think that they could do that. I just don't think that, you know, you said remaking of their old IPs. You didn't mention those games in particular. Could we get a new Sly? Sure. Could we get a new Jack and Daxter? Absolutely. I think those are definitely possible, you know, but I thought you were thinking of like all the old stuff, you know, like I thought you were thinking about like everything. I'm like, nah, let's not say that, you know, I ain't going that far. But you know what I am going far enough? I'm going far enough for you guys to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get 150 likes ASAP. Let's do it. And we are only 3 away from an hour-long stream. 3 combos away from an hour-long stream extension here tonight. So let's go. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate that. And I did not play your Mario RPG battle theme. I'm sorry about that. Did I miss anybody? If you dropped the donut, did I miss you guys' music? So, hold up. There we go. I read last Saturday Astrobot sold out on Amazon, a lot of regions. I think it could be a good sign, maybe. Yeah, selling out on Amazon, it doesn't mean anything. If you sell out on Amazon, I think it means that they didn't ship enough copies, because like games like Tears of the Kingdom and games that sell big don't sell out on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like, or games like God of War Ragnarok don't sell out on Amazon. So like, and those games sell big, right? Like Horizon Forbidden West, those games sell big. So when a game sells out on Amazon, it doesn't mean the game is selling good. It just means that Sony did a really paltry shipment, because all of Sony's biggest games don't sell out on Amazon. Like, you can go, God of War Ragnarok never sold out. Horizon never sold out. You know, Spider-Man 2 never sold out. So the fact that Astrobot is selling out, that means that they didn't ship any. You know, that they're shipping a small quantity. It's the same thing that like Genki was trying to say with Japan. Oh, it's selling out at stores. It's selling out. Yeah, it sold 12,000 units. Sony didn't ship any damn copies, physical copies to the stores. And at my own Best Buy, there was only 2. So, and I live in a pretty game-centric area where games do, like, all of our GameStops are still open here. None of the GameStops in my area have closed down because they actually perform really well. You know, so, and the Best Buy games here perform, we still get physical games at the Best Buy here. Like a lot of other Best Buys, they're done with physical games. Well, the game sales do so good here that they still have physical games here at my Best Buy, right? Like Target still has physical games. So the fact that I mean, there was only 2 at my Best Buy just shows that it was a very low shipment. Not that it's selling like crazy, you know. So yeah. Let's see. A Sicilian Gamer with the $2 says, "Do you think Xbox will answer with a great platformer?" No. Yo, Dark Card with the JoJo.
Can you please play Macho Ultimatum from Grand Blue Fantasy Versus?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Yo, we got the 2 on there, the 59, and then we've got the 69. Very nice. Hey, shout outs. Thank you so much. Yo, you guys know what time it is. We got the back-to-back. First and foremost, let's hit that JoJo Friday. Shout out to Sicilian. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the JoJo. My man, Dark Card. Thank you for the JoJo, brother. I appreciate that. We're going to get your music going in just a bit. You guys give Dark Card, long-time Elite Ninjas, some love. Let's go. Sicilian. No, I don't think Xbox is going to answer with nothing. Nothing at all. But you know what we're going to answer with? The 1 hour. Noah's back. Let's go. Yes, sir. Flame Clock destroyed. Hour-long stream extension tonight. You guys have earned it. We are going next for the bonus stream. We are 31 away. Let's get it popping, boys. At 100, we get that bonus stream. You guys know how we do it here. I've been doing my best. I got you guys a bonus stream this week. You know, I streamed again for you. Double stream. So I'm doing my best to catch up. So let's get it done. Let's do it, boys and girls. Appreciate that. Let's go. Big love, Dark Card. Xbox sucks. They don't suck, guys. They're just not for you. Hey, what's up, Gaki USA? What is good? What is good? GameStop Astrobot is not the best-selling game, so I don't think Amazon being sold out or the bestseller means anything. Yeah, I don't think it means anything right now, guys. We got to wait and see because, once again, people try to pull that selling out card, and it never really means anything when you say selling out. It doesn't mean anything. We got to wait and see for actual numbers, raw data. That's what I'm more interested in. Maybe because I have friends that work in distribution at Amazon, at Best Buy, at Walmart, at all these places, you know, so I know how inventory and stocks work. If something's sold out, it can just mean that the company only shipped them 15 copies. Oh, well, you sold 15 copies. Okay, well, we didn't really get much. Now, that's the thing with selling out, so don't fall for that, guys. Don't fall for that. It doesn't, like I said, Genki was trying to pull that on Twitter, telling people that it's selling out at different Japanese stores, and the sales numbers came out, and it sold 12,000 units, bro. So Sony didn't ship. I mean, it was selling out everywhere, right? Okay, well, it only, and he was hyped, and I'm not saying that to be bad on the game. Like, I bought the game. I want the game to do well. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you hype up your stupid ass, your stupid audience. You know what I'm saying? You hype up your drone audience to think one thing, and you're feeding them misinformation. When you know good and well selling out doesn't mean anything. The thing is that these guys know that it doesn't mean anything, but they still say it. It's like, why do you say that? Do you guys have no concept of distribution? Do you guys have no concept of how this stuff works? How are you a grown man and you don't know how distribution works? It's not rocket science. Selling out is not. Do you see the biggest games? Is Call of Duty gonna sell out? No. Is Assassin's Creed Shadows gonna sell out? No. Do the biggest games sell out? No. So then why are you hyping people up about a smaller game selling out? It's pretty obvious what happened. Now, I'm not saying that the sales aren't going to be okay or good, but stop pushing that narrative. It's so stupid, you know? What's up, Mo Terry? Welcome. Let's see here. OJ, do you think we're living in a new Nintendo golden era? I think it's definitely maybe a part or a side of it, yeah. Red Malian. But selling out doesn't mean much on it. It doesn't, Dark Card. Thank you. I mean, thank you for saying that too. So, I love both my Series X and my PS5. I wouldn't say that I love my Series X, but I have it and it's cool. Like, it's definitely cool. PS5, I like it. I just like the games, man. I mean, Microsoft just needs to provide me with some more games. You know, I don't know why it takes 5 years to get Fable. I'm not sure why it takes so long to get stuff like Fable, why it takes so long to get Perfect Dark. Why does it take so long to get some of these games? I mean, this is stuff that they should have already been planning and have ready to go within the first couple of years of the Xbox Series launch. I don't understand why we got to wait 5 years, 6 years for Fable and Perfect Dark. It makes no sense. That's not something that you should be waiting on. That's something you should be getting that going. You should be, that should have already been in the chamber, bruh. So I don't know. Once we see some more of that, then I'll be more happy to play my Series X. But yeah, right now they need to pick it up. So yeah. Sicilian Gamer with the $2 says Chris Chan sold out of Sonic Shoe medallions. Oh man, that person is disgusting, bro. Let me just say that right now. That is a disgusting individual. Disgusting individual. I don't want to talk about Chris Chan, bro. They don't have like a 100 exclusives. I don't know if they have 100 exclusives. I know they have 70 first-party titles that have sold 1 million units or more. Hey, what's up, J2 Blue? What's up, Yusufai? What is good? Genki has a bad habit of pumping up games that he personally wants to do well. Oh yeah, he really does, bro. Like I said, I don't think he's a bad person. It's just that like he knew what he was doing was bad. Like, and like on top of that, like he messed up like with the whole Mario Odyssey or the Mario Wonder and Astrobot sales. Like he's already getting his saying, oh, it's selling better on Amazon. Like, bro, he's already getting his audience like set up for disaster. Like this dude really thought that Astrobot was gonna have sales like Mario or could get close or could sell like he really out here hyping up his audience. Like, why are you doing that, bro? That'd be like me hyping up freaking I don't know, like Advance Wars to sell as good as Fire Emblem. Advance Wars ain't selling as good as Fire Emblem, bro. Like it ain't selling as good as Fire Emblem. Like it's not even to get close. So yeah. Sicilian Gamer with the $2 says, as a sports YouTuber, thoughts on Uncle Shay Shay? Yeah, it was an accident, man. He just accidentally, you know, hit Instagram Live and he was you know, having relations with a woman. At least we didn't see nothing. At least we didn't see anything. But I mean, if we did, some of y'all would have that. I know you'd have that on replay like this, Sicilian Gamer. Sicilian Gamer, we all be like, some of y'all get that on DVD. Some of y'all get that on Blu-ray. Some of y'all would, if we could actually see it, some of y'all would have actually bought the disc drive for the PS5 Pro. Y'all wanted it in the best possible quality. Y'all would that would get you to get the disc drive for the PS5 Pro. You put that on the 4K Blu-ray. You want to get every bit of quality on that one, bruh. Oh man. Shout out to Saint. Thank you for the $2, brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yo, what's up, DJ King? He was kind of talking wild. I mean, listen, man, when you with these Instagram, listen, let me tell you the reason why he was on Instagram. He was on Instagram because it's an Instagram model. Because you know how these athletes do. By the way, it's Instagram models, no offense, but a lot of them are just prostitutes, okay? Excuse my French, but they're prostitutes. And that's all they do. All they do is fly to certain athlete's house, get paid to do whatever, and then go. Now, not all of them is just like all about money. I mean, some of them are obviously trying to get like, hey, maybe I can become a girlfriend, and then I can live even a better life, right? But that's the game. I have friends when I was playing college football and when they went to pros, I had friends that did the exact same thing, and they'd be hanging. I'm like, oh, who's this? Oh, I met her off Instagram. Okay, cool. Nice to meet you, blah, 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 you know? So I already know how it works, right? I'm very well aware of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's all of age and consent, so everything's fine. That's just how it is with athletes. That's just the game. Rappers, athletes, musicians, singers, you know, pro wrestlers. I mean, pretty much anybody with any bit of notoriety. YouTube, even some YouTubers, like even like some high-end YouTubers, you know, or you know, multi-millionaire YouTubers. Like that's just what Instagram is used for a lot of people. So you know, it doesn't surprise me. So I mean, it's funny and I laugh, but it's not surprising. I mean, like, yeah, that's just how it is, you know. Instagram is better than Tinder. No, Tinder's better if you're trying to just look for a relationship. Tinder's because like Instagram is like too much work. Instagram is like you're gonna end up having to pay like so much. You know, Tinder is just like, yo, it's like just swipe. It's so much easier, bro. Instagram is like you gotta slide into the DMs. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta nah. No way, Jose, man. What's up, Mango Man Juice? Welcome to the stream. Has OJ talked about Shannon Sharpe? That's what I'm talking about right now. Life will change. So yeah. I was a Broncos fan back in the day. It's so weird to me. You wanted to see. So you wanted to see Cecilia. Cecilia was watching that audio with the 80. All you had was an 84 jersey on, bro. That's you know you wanted to see. I'm keeping a bug. I think most people will be like, man, if only we could have got a sneak peek. Listen, man. Listen. Shannon Sharpe is like my favorite. Like, he's my top 5 favorite tight end. Like, when I was watching, NFL back in the day, I loved Shannon Sharpe. I thought he was awesome. I thought he was a fantastic tight end. I was a fan of John Elway. I liked the Broncos. I mean, I'm a Niner fan, but I did like I thought the Broncos were cool. I thought Terrell Davis was cool. I thought Shannon Sharpe was cool. I liked, like I said, I liked John. I liked, Rod Smith. I liked Ed McCaffrey. I like the team. So I mean, obviously, I've been following Shannon Sharpe for 30 years now since 30. I've known who Shannon Sharpe is now for 34 years, which is nuts. Because he came into the league in 1990. I remember, I think 1990, so I've known about him since the early 90s. So it's kind of crazy how long he's been, relevant in media or in sports. It's been 34 years now. He didn't get hacked. No, he didn't. No, he told the truth. You didn't see the follow-up, the nightcap. He said that he didn't get hacked. He didn't get hacked. His manager put that out there for him. But no, he didn't get hacked. It was just an accident. J2 Blue with the Ninja Peach.
Shannon Sharpe trying to make a name for himself. Lol.
I'm about to make a name for myself. Well, about to make a name for himself in a different category. The OnlyFans. Oh man, people were scouring the internet for Michelle's. They were sitting there going through databases like. You got people turning into Freakazoid, turning into who's that person? And they're just going into their computer trying to. Yeah, people turning into Freakazoid trying to find out who's Michelle. Who's the Michelle? Ocho Cinco said it best, bro. Ocho Cinco was like, I was listening to you and everything, and I heard Michelle in that. I'm thinking, okay, I'm trying to think about every single Michelle that I could think of. Michelle Pfeiffer, Michelle this. I'm like, the caliber of girl that would be willing to, that you would give the opportunity, that you would give the opportunity to be with, to have relations with. Oh my God, bro, that sent me almost into coma when he said that. He was like, the caliber that you would give the opportunity. So everyone's trying to find out who's Michelle, who's this Michelle. People scouring Instagram, sleuths everywhere, going for night watch. You just see Batman, everyone's trying to find out who's Michelle. Scouring through his Instagram trying to find who Michelle is. Don't worry, we'll find her. Oh my gosh. Oh, we'll find her all right. And then we'll be like, ma'am, I just want to shake your hand. Hey, you! I want to shake your hand. Why? Well, I just want to shake your hand, ma'am. Hey, you! Oh man, Juice Man, so I have a theory about Sharpe's situation because he was going on Instagram Live. Is deliberate action? Nah, he don't know how to use. He don't know how to use technology, bro. He don't know how to use technology, and he works for Disney. He's got a multi-million-dollar deal with Disney. Remember, Paul Pierce got fired from ESPN and Disney for going live on Instagram with some strippers, right? So the last thing Shannon Sharpe would want to do is to go live on Instagram and lose his multi-million, because there is a clause, like a not personality, but like a behavior clause that if you do something, like they can get out of that contract, right? So Paul Pierce was fired for that. Like not even like he didn't even do anything. He just went live with some strippers, you know, and was just like, oh hey, look, I'm partying, you know. That's all he did. And the last thing Shannon Sharpe would want is to lose his big money deal with Disney, right? That he has. So I don't think he did. That's too risky. And it's not worth it. Like Nightcap obviously is big. He makes big money and that'll probably get picked up with the mainstream. And maybe one of these days he doesn't work for it. But he's got a multi-million-dollar deal with ESPN. That's the last thing you want to do is lose that, because a lot of those ESPN viewers come over to Nightcap and Nightcap, like it's too much money to let go. Once again, there are clauses in there that if you do something wild like that, right? That can get you fired. That can get you, you know, your contract voided. Stephen A's contract was voided one time. He was fired from ESPN at one point, you know? So if it happened to him, it can happen to anybody, right? I don't recall Stephen A ever dating his co-host. Let's see, bro, R-Truth had the best reaction. Oh yeah, R-Truth was pretty funny. I did see that on Twitter. I did see that. Man, just joined. Just want to say, sucks that PS5 is going to cost about 1,199 Australian dollars. That's just the base without the standard of the disc drive. That's insane. Look at that, man. And listen, that's why, Grim. That's why I made my videos $1,000. Like in a lot of countries, the PS5 Pro is $1,000. That is crazy. That is so crazy, man. So crazy. Big love to J2 Blue. Thank you for the $5. We are 22 combos away on JoJo Fridays, baby. Let's go. 22 combos, combo breaks away from that 100 on there. I know we can get that done. Hey, let's go. What up, bro? You getting PS5 or is it for the birds? PS5 Pro? I don't know if I'm gonna get PS5 Pro right now. I don't know about that. I don't think so. Anyone see the video RG3 fired? He didn't get fired for that photo. That's not the reason why he got fired. He got fired because it was just a cost reduction. They just, you know, didn't want to pay his salary. So it was just really just them cutting salaries. It had nothing to do with that photo though. This is bro, when chat said where Barack and Michelle Obama died. Oh man. As a kid, Shannon Sharpe's work ethic and physique inspired me. Absolutely. I don't think they would fire, but probably a serious slap on the wrist. If it actually showed him doing something, oh no, he would have got fired. Oh no, he would have got fired. He would have got fired. You cannot make a freaking video and if it shows it, he would have got fired. He works for Disney. You know, Disney owns ESPN. He works for Disney. At the end of the day, he works for Disney. That's really who he works for, is Disney. There ain't no way that he out here making videos. If it would have, even if it's an accident, like, nah, you can't let somebody, I mean, and it shows it? No. He would have been fired if it showed it. But it didn't show it. Thankfully, it did not show it. I got my PS5 for $350 USD at Target. I didn't expect it to go up this much. Got the bundle with Spider-Man as well. Nice. Let's go. Shalifi, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. That's the... Oh my gosh, bro. I know. That'd be crazy. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you have not hit that like button yet. We are at 97 likes, which is not that great. It's okay, but it's not that great. Make sure you guys continue to hit that like button. Let's get to 150 ASAP. Let's go. Right. If he's shown, it was definitely fired, but because it didn't, I don't think he will. Oh yeah, Stephen A already came out. Stephen A had a show today. I was listening to it when I was on the way to go pick up my daughter. Stephen A already, there will be no punishment for what happened. Stephen A talked about it. He's the executive producer of the show. If something happens, I mean, he doesn't have final say, but if he wants somebody off the show, he can get him off the show. So Stephen A already stated that there will be no discipline at all. He had a talk with him though. But he said there will be no discipline for what happened. All I gotta know is that I mean, listen, I wouldn't say it happens because most of the time it doesn't happen, but it's not like we haven't seen something that's like this or similar to this that's even worse, right? So yeah. Hey, what's up, party man? How are you doing today, brother? How was your day? Hey, guess what I played today, party man? Guess what game I was playing today? Guess what game I played, and I was so happy I was playing it. It felt so great to play. Guess what game? Guess. And what have you guys been up to in terms of what games have you guys been playing? Drama is a constant. It seems people are apparently trying to take down Star Wars Theory recently. I didn't see anything about that. Mario Odyssey? No, not Mario Odyssey. I will be playing that game soon though, but no, it was not Mario Odyssey. It was not that game. It was not that game. Capcom beat 'em up. Nope, not that game either. Nope, not that game. I will be playing that though. Once the physical comes out, I will be playing that one, but not that game either. Not that game either. I was here lurking. LOL, did you play Smash? I did! I was playing it handheld mode. I have these pretty good Joy-Con controllers, so I can actually play Smash somewhat decently with them. So I was playing Smash, just offline CPU. Oh my god, the music, the controls, the gameplay, the smoothness, the animations, oh, the sound effects. Oh, I just wanted to, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Offline, not with the lag, but oh. Smash is unmatched, dude. Unmatched feelings of hearing the different music. And I was playing offline, so I was doing like stage morphing. I did squad strike. I was doing all sorts of stuff. I was picking a bunch of different characters. I was just having fun, man. Just playing by myself. Sicilian with the $2 says, F in the chat for those poor pets in Springfield. F. They're gone. They're eating them. Big love though. Thank you for the $2, man. Appreciate that, my man. Let's go. Let's get those combo breakers up. We are 20 combos away. You guys know on JoJo Fridays. Let's get it done, baby. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. Let's go. Oh, that's what you're playing. Oh, Mario. Oh, you're playing. Oh, Capcom beat 'em up. Okay, cool. My bad. Let's see. You got the. I'm gonna play Mario Odyssey. Yeah. Now that I'm done with Astro, I'm gonna play Mario Odyssey for sure. I'm gonna play it again. Yeah, Smash has always been a better game offline. I'm just hoping that the next Smash Bros. Game they drastically improve, which I think they will. The online, rollback almost made it into Smash Ultimate, so I think this time they finally get it done with the next Smash game. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what's next for Smash, like the next iteration of Smash. Very excited. Let's see here. I've been waiting to go back to it now that I'm done with Astrobot. Yeah, me and you, the same thing, Yusufied. I'm going back to Odyssey now that I'm done with Astrobot. I'm playing Persona 3 Reload episode. I like it, but does seem overpriced considering the other DLC expansions like Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeem offer much more for $30. How much gameplay do you get with that Persona 3 Reload DLC? Life will change. Yummy, Smash is forever unmatched and forever a classic forever. It's a certified hood classic. What's up, Symbol? Welcome. My day was good. Glad it was this weekend. Been playing Mario Party 1 and Astrobot going for 100. Yeah. How many bots do you have right now, Party Man, if you don't mind me asking? I still need to get the other moves in Odyssey. Yeah, I still need to do a few of the other things here and there, but I'm going to just start a fresh file. I'm just going to start a brand new file and just do everything again. Hey, man, I've been a fan since 2016. Big ups, my guy. Hey, Thomas, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for being here. 8 years now. Let's go. 2016. 226. Okay, yeah, you got a lot of bots, dude. You got a lot of bots. You're getting near close to the end. It feels like once you get past like the 100 mark, the game just keeps going and keeps going. There's like a lot of repeat, I wouldn't say themes, but like a lot of repeat power-ups and stuff like that. So you're just like, okay, let's just keep it going. That's why I think like for the next one, if they can expand this toolkit, you can make different types of levels. Right? Like you can do a little bit more than what you can do with what is in the game right now. So, but yeah, it's good though. It's good. I haven't been able to play as much, so I probably would have been done already. Yeah. I just really knocked it out. Like I just did like one area per night, like one area and everything in there. But then there's like a whole special world, right? Then there's like a bunch there. Yo, that's it. Let's go. go with the blast. Hey.
Did you get the Capcom vs. Marvel collection yet?
I'm gonna get
I
it.
still gotta get my copy and such.
Yes, sir.
Haha, here's to a successful JoJo Friday.
Yes, sir.
Music request F-Zero GX any track also got the first part done. That was some really hard execution lol. Got 25 W's in Smash. LFG.
Let's go. F-Zero GX. Let's get it. Vincent with the blast and the Joe. Oh, snap. No. Snap. Blackberry. It's a little bit late. That's okay. It's still playing. JoJo Fridays. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Thank you so much with the JoJo. Appreciate that. Let's go. And we have hit the full. You guys know what time it is. It's time for the limit break. Let's get it. Yes, sir. That was really happening. Boom! Game. Limit break. Combo breaker. We are out here tonight. Thank you so much, Vincent, with the big $20 the blast. We out here. JoJo's on the board. You guys give him some love. And yes, we're gonna get this F-Zero Music GX. Let's go. Big love to Vincent. We got the 100. We're gonna keep it rolling. David, V, and Vincent tied at the top of the board with 20. Anybody does 20 or more, you can tie up or pass up. Get a three-way tie or pass them up on the board. Let's go, Vincent. Appreciate that, brother. Let's go. David, V, and Vincent, the Elite Ninjas. The round table. Getting it done. Let's go. If I can type, I'd be able to get this done, Vincent. All right, there we go. Big love to Vincent. Big love to David V. Yes, sir. We out here with the JoJo Fighters. Let's go. JoJo Fighters is fun. Yes, sir. We out here tonight. If you play on the lower difficulties, I can see someone finishing episode, I guess, in 15 hours. But I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so it might take me 28. Yeah, for 30 bucks. Yeah. Pay attention to the HD Rumble when you go back to Mario Odyssey, by the way. Some of the best implementation on Switch. I remember it was pretty good when I first played it. It's like when you threw Cappy and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll definitely, anything that I play, I'll use, like, I can pay attention to that. Although it might feel maybe nowhere near as good, right? Because the Astrobot haptics are freaking nuts, right? That's definitely better tech than the HD Rumble that's in the, like, Pro Controller, for example. Like, the Joy-Cons have better, like, HD Rumble than the Pro Controller does. The Pro Controller seems like it's a little bit muted with its HD Rumble compared to the Joy-Cons. So I play with the Pro Controller. I don't play with the Joy-Cons, so. Gonna play some more Bite Breaker, new indie game from Omega Striker Devs, basically Smash Bros. Battle Royale game. Okay, nice, DJ King. Let's go. Funny enough, I was thinking about Smash today as well. I want to play, but avoid online. Yeah, just play offline. All you gotta do, party man, is like and I know it sucks because it would be better to play online, like with rollback and all that. But all you gotta do every now and then is just sit down, put in the game, go to the rule set, just make a rule set, and then just go use pick a few different characters that you like and just play, like, and do like stage morph. Do some of the stuff that you never play, right? Because it's not online. And then stop playing. That's it. So just do, if you got like a little bit of extra time or whatever, that's all you got to do every now and then, and you'll be good. It'll scratch the itch, the Smash itch. But yeah, it was great to play today. I was using Byleth, and I'm like, oh my gosh, bruh, I just want to like be able to play the game against somebody here, you know? Like, I just want to be able to play it because it'd be so fun. Even if I'm getting cooked. I freaking got beat by the CPU today. I was in Incineroar. I SD'd a couple times, but I got beat a couple times, like, with Incineroar. And I'm like, why am I getting beat? I suck. But it was fun, man. It was super fun. Super fun. I have the itch to play some... You guys... I mean, but don't you have, like, a competitive scene, party man, but it's really far away from, like, where you're at, or it's not close? Hope more old RPGs get ported and remastered for Switch 2. There are many JRPGs from the PS3 era I'd love to play. I think we're going to see some. I don't know how many we're going to see from the PS3 era and then. But I mean, I definitely think that we're going to see more PS4 RPGs that didn't come over to Switch come to Switch 2. I even do tag flag item where it gives you 1 KO for basically capture the flag. Yeah, maybe I'll check out some of those crazy game modes too. I play Smash Bros. Ultimate on offline. Yeah, I wish I had Smash Brothers back in the day, like when me and my brother were growing up. It would have been awesome. But by the time that Smash Bros. For the 64 came out, my brother was already, like, we were already old. We were already like leaving, like he was leaving for college, and like I was already older too. So like we didn't get a chance to even play that a lot with each other, like growing up in the same household, because it took till freaking 1999 to come out. So I couldn't even do that. But I remember we would play when he would come home from break, like Christmas break and stuff. We would play. I would play against him in Smash Brothers 64. We'd play Melee. We'd play Brawl. We only played Smash 4 a few times. I just remember beating him pretty badly in Smash 4 on the Wii U, and like we never played again after that. I remember playing on the 3DS online a little bit with him, but then I remember playing at home, like it was like Christmas or something. Like that 2014 Christmas? Yeah, I think it was 2014. I just remember smacking him. I don't think we ever played again. But it was okay. I had no problem doing that, because remember, he beat me 50-0 in Soul Calibur 2, and I sold the game after that, man. I got it back now, but back then I got beat by my brother 50-0. So I was so angry. Yes, but not gonna lie, I feel out of place there, and often don't feel like making the trip. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Cecilian with the $5 says, "Look here, listen. Appearing offline will not stop it. Look here, listen. Yo, we out here, bruh. You know what else we out? You know what else we need to listen to? These combos, bruh. These combos. 105 on the board. Let's keep it driving as high as possible on the JoJo Fridays. Let's go. Is there any good PS3 JRPG era? Seems lackluster for that era seems lackluster. I mean, there's the Final Fantasy trilogy. I know some people don't necessarily love that the most. They've already got some of them, like Shining Resonance, Refrain, stuff like Tales of Vesperia. They already got that. I mean, there's already a number of PS3 era RPGs. But there's still stuff like, what, like Magna Carta. Is that over yet? They got a lot of them, like Last Resonant or whatever. Like, there's actually a number of them that are, the Renaissance or Fate or whatever, that game. I mean, there's definitely still some that are left. But that was also remastered as well, though. That was remastered on the PS4, if I'm not correct. So, yeah, we still, I guess, need to get some of those on Switch or PS5 or the most current systems. But, yeah, it's scattered here and there. But there's definitely some. Lost Odyssey is already playable on Xbox Series, so. Look here, listen. Oh, man. Let's go. They got a grip on Smash Bros. 64 Melee. It was made me a Nintendo fan. And then we go to Brawl, made me and my brother spent the entire day playing it. I fell asleep, woke up, he unlocked all the characters. Yeah, you can unlock all the characters. I think I remember unlocking all the characters. We went to go pick it up. When it came out, I was in college. So we went to go pick up Brawl I think it was like a Game Crazy, like in Clovis. And I remember picking it up. There was a tournament. I remember playing a little bit. And then I remember picking it up late at night. We played, and then we picked it up at midnight. Then we went back, and we just both, me and my friend Andre, we just both played it. He bought his copy, I bought mine. We just both played it all freaking night and unlocked all the characters. It was great. Yo, Dark Nacho 75 with the $2 says Eternal Sonata. Okay, yeah, that one. And Folklore. Yeah. Yep. I mean, these are not the highest quality of RPGs. That is true. But they're still there. Yo, Thomas, thank you for the subscription, brother. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing. Dark Nacho, thank you for the $2. Combos out here. We out here with the combo breakers, boys and girls. We out here. Sorry for the Streamlabs spam. What the hell? They're supposed to be separated. But yeah, sorry for the Streamlabs spam, guys. Won't ever happen. But I hope Nintendo and hit up Sakaguchi and do something with the last story. I think one of these days it'll happen. I think DJ King, one of these days, more sooner than later, we will see The Last Story and Pandora's Tower on Switch or a newer system. I think it's going to happen. Expect the unexpected with this one. I think it might happen. So what do you guys think the Switch launch 2 Joy-Con colors, since they stick with their red and blue pair? I mean, people talk about the color. I think Nintendo Forecast did a video on what he thinks the color will be, and I have no idea what they're gonna go with, right? I have no idea. I'm guessing they're gonna roll with like Super Famicom. They're gonna roll with like purple and like gray. That's what I'm guessing. Or like gray with like the red, yellow, blue, green. They're gonna roll with that, bro. The gray with the red, yellow, blue, green. Oh man, dude. I would love a Lost Odyssey remake. That's a waste of resources to remake the game. They've already ported it over. It's already touched up for Xbox Series. I mean, they're not gonna remake that big old game. There ain't no sales incentive for it to do. So that's a waste of resources. It's already there. Just the original's fine. Just play that, you know. It fixes the main issue with the original, which the main issue with the original is it's on 4 discs, and like you need to constantly swap the discs over and over. Now you don't have to do that. You just put the first disc in and it downloads the whole game. So I don't really think that they need to waste the amount of resources that it would take to remake that game. It's fine the way that it is. I don't think that it actually needs a remake, you know? Believe it or not. I don't think it does. I think it's fine. It's perfectly fine the way that it is. Power Ranger colors. So when is the Switch 2 showcase expected to roll, my friends? What are your guesses? Oh man, that's a good one, Ness. I'm expecting something in October. I'm expecting not a showcase. I'm expecting a trailer, and then I'm expecting like a showcase, probably like February of next year. That's what I'm expecting. But I'm expecting October. That's what I think. I mean, I think they're gonna leave Echoes of Wisdom to Echoes it out, to Echoes of Wisdom it up, and then October it's all systems go. All systems go. Hey, what up, Ayo Trill? What up, Jacob Dressback? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to JoJo Fridays, boys and girls. What is good? What is good? What is good? Shout out to that. That's what I think. That's what I think. But we'll see. We will definitely see. Echoes of Wisdom Game of the Year. I don't think it's gonna get Game of the Year, but I mean, it might get nominated. Let's see how good the game is. Let's see how good the game is. That was a meme in college for me and my friends. All systems go. We would do that all the time. We would say, all systems go. And we would do stupid stuff. I don't know why we did, but we did. We did a lot of stupid stuff in college, man. I remember us just doing a lot of dumb things. Too many dumb things to be honest. Hey, what's up? Flipping the Switch says, just got done. Yeah, I did catch a little bit of that. Very good stuff. Yo, what up, Flipping the Switch? We're talking about the debacles with the PS5 Pro. We're talking about the Switch 2 when that could possibly be announced. We're talking about the new Switch bundles that are coming through. My Nintendo news, or actually Nintendo announced it officially. And at least in Europe, or where's it not Europe? Excuse me. Not Europe. In Australia and New Zealand, you got a Mario Wonder bundle that's going to be coming out on October 24th, which coincides with the information that came from Billy Bill about new Switch bundles. So he was right about that. So Marvelous is losing their patience, and they had to tweet out, Daemon X Machina 5th anniversary will also say the sequel is progressing well. They want to show more so badly, probably have to. It's like Daemon X, yo, they are definitely like when you got to use the restroom real bad and you're holding it. You ever had that in class or something like that? You got to go real bad, or you're somewhere and you got to hold it. That is them wanting to just like, they're just like, come on, Nintendo, please announce the Switch 2 so we can announce Daemon X Machina, because we all know that it's a Switch 2 game. The game has been announced, what, a year plus ago, and they haven't announced any systems. Why have you not announced any systems? If it's PS5 and Xbox or PC, just announce it. Just say it's that. But it's clearly a Switch 2 game, you know? It's clearly a Switch 2 game. At least, I don't know why they would wait this long to not announce the systems. I've never seen that before, you know, to wait this long for a game, you know, to announce the system. Unless, like, the game is, like, development hell, if there's, like, issues. But, yeah, I definitely think that it's going to be, like, an announcement. Like, they're going to have a trailer with, you know, the Switch 2 stuff. So yeah. Marvels will just ban the YouTubers who try to show it off anyway. I think with Daemon X Machina, the second game, like, they haven't done anything yet. But you know what? I wouldn't put it past them. I would not put it past them to start claiming the videos, which was just nuts, by the way. But apparently they didn't need us. They didn't need us. Apparently they did well enough without the YouTubers. But I mean, it is what it is. That's crazy. That was such a crazy. That was such a crazy situation. You know, to be a part of. Such a crazy situation to be a part of. So yeah. Let's see here. I remember when they did that to you and I was pissed. Were you watching back then? Sorry, I hit my mic. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, they did do that to me. And it was just super weird because I don't understand why they felt that was a good idea. They actually still copyright claimed my whole E3 reaction to Daemon X Machina being announced at E3 2018. They still have that claimed. So yeah. They still have that claimed. But yeah, it's all good though. It is all good. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. So yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button though. Hit that like button if you have not hit that like button yet. Let them know that we out here. We streaming. We are at 121 likes, guys. We definitely need some more likes. 150 is the goal. 150 is the goal. So let's do it. I feel bad for Bandai Namco and Spike Chunsoft sparking 0 leaks everywhere. Oh, man. Sparking 0 leaks already? That's crazy. Sparking 0 leaks. Crazy, 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 crazy. Man, that sucks, dude. Sucks for them. But, I mean, listen. Nintendo's like, welcome to the club. Welcome. Oh, you were lurking back then. Oh, man. So you've been around for a while. Let's go. Big love, dude. Shoutouts. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, man, like, it was nuts. It was just a weird situation to be in, you know, weird thing that happens, you know? Yep, they leaked the whole roster. Dang, they must have did like one of those papers like where you leak the whole roster. It's like you roll it down and it hits the ground and starts rolling on the ground. Leaking the whole roster. They got every version of Kid Buu, every version of Majin Buu. You got Buu, you got Majoob, you got every Joob, Zoob, Doob, you know, you got every single, you got Krillin, you got Krillin's kid, you got, I'm just saying stuff, guys. I don't know the roster. I don't know the roster. I don't know it. Yo, Hellman with the super chat. Blast. Hey, let's go. JoJo Fridays again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for the big $20 JoJo. JoJo Fridays. Let's get it. 8 JoJo's almost in the double digits, boys and girls. Let's go see Switch 2. We need that new Pilot Wings. What's the gimmick? They gotta be Pilot Wings. All right. I don't know if they're gonna do Pilot Wings, man. I think they did Pilot Wings. How many times? They've only done 2 Pilot Wing games. Pilot Wings is such a weird game. I played it back in the day and I did not like it. Yo, what's up, Chris? Everybody loves Pilot Wings but me. I'm like the only person who grew up back in the day like that does not like Pilot Wings. I'm like the only person that does not like that game like that. Like, it's okay, but I mean, I don't know, man. Combo Breaker. You guys give some big love. Hell, man. How about this? I'm gonna play some Pilot Wings music for you. How about that? Maybe it's because I was trash at the game. Maybe that's the reason why. Oh, there's 3 Pilot Wings games. There's 64, right? Hey, what's up? What's up, Aron? Long time no see, brother. Welcome to the stream. There's Pilot Wing 64 too, right? There's Pilot Wings on the Super Nintendo. There's Pilot Wing 64. But I remember playing Pilot Wings a lot. I remember playing it like a lot. I got something bug on me? No, maybe. I remember just playing it a ton back in the day. Hey, what's up, Lucette? I'm playing an older game. I tell you, Liddy and Swell tonight. Excited for the late night stream. Hey, shout out to Lucette. Welcome to the stream, young lady. YouTube should really do something about their broken copyright system. Yeah, nothing they can do, man. Almost nothing they can do. They don't want to get buried in litigation. I have Pilot Wing 64. They have one for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, there's one for the Super Nintendo, just called Pilot Wings. It uses mode 7. It's like crazy. It was crazy back then. I thought the graphics were nuts, but yeah. I think I didn't like it because I was trash at the game. Like, I think if I played Pilot Wings again today, I think I might like it if I tried it out again. But yeah, I used to play it back in the day, and I sucked, man. I could have never do that game. So I think that's the reason why I don't like it. Bleach game looks better than Sparking Zero, in my opinion. It's like comparing two 5 out of 10s, like a 5 and a 5.5 out of 10. I'm joking. No, I mean, we'll see which one ends up being better. You can't trust anime games, bro. Anime games always look cool, and then you play them, you're like, oh. You play them, it's like when you take that first bite into, you know, like bad food or something, like you're like, oh wow, this looks great. That's anime games. Like, oh wow, that looks awesome. I love Goku. Oh, that looks awesome. I love Deku. Oh. Let's keep it. I remember playing My Hero One's Justice, bro. Oh my! I love My Hero. My Hero's girl, yeah. Oh, plus Ultra, yeah. Got the game, popped it in, downloaded it, bruh. Did one match, I was just like. Did one match, bruh. Did one match. Was like, nah, fam, this ain't it. I should have made a thumbnail like RGT. Y'all remember that one RGT thumbnail that he did? I think I still got it. Hold on, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. This is my face after play one match, bruh. Play one match, had me like this, bruh. Bro, had me like this after one match, had me like this, bro. I just cross-eyed looking up. Bro, I had no idea. I was like, how is this so bad, bro? How is this so bad? I look like a crazy RGT stalker right now. I'll be honest right now. This is actually legitimately creepy, and I should probably stop. Like, I should probably stop doing this because this doesn't look too good right now. Because it's like the double. I mean, this doesn't look too good right now. That's too much. Let me just remove one real quick. Let me remove one real quick. All right, not so bad. Yeah, so this is how I look after I what's it called? After I played My Hero, bro. I was shook. Shook, I tell you, shook. Me too, bro. I was like, yo, what is this? This is whack. You're confused how the anime is so good, how the anime is so good, and how the game is so nowhere near as good as that. Like, the gap is wild. You don't, you know that it could potentially go that way, but you're still dumbfounded at how bad the games are compared to the source material. You're like, how is this even possible? This is a goated anime. This is fun. It's so fun to watch the anime. You just want to play a game that gives you the same feeling, and it just never matches, bro. Just never matches. 5 minutes into an anime game. Yeah, let me go watch my banger anime and manga instead of playing this. Yeah, pretty much, then. Like, you're into, and I'm just like, bro, what happened? Bro, and it even happened to me when I was like, you know what made me quit My Hero content, bro? I can't believe I did this, man. But I remember I reacted to the Lemillion trailer, and I was watching it, and I was like, I was trying to be excited, but then I was thinking to myself, like, bro, this sucks. I was like, this is nowhere near as cool. And I think it came out at the time that I was watching the episode where, you know, Lemillion goes in, right? Like, against that one, the beat dude or whatever. I forgot what, you know, like when Lemillion loses his power for like that first time. So I'm freaking hyped. I'm like, oh, heck yeah, that episode is goated. It's so good. Lemillion's so awesome. And then I watched the trailer and I'm just like, yeah, oh yeah, cool. And I'm like, I'm done. I never made a single, I said, I think I don't feel good. I'm lying to you guys. I'm trying to get excited. I'm not. I was like, I'm good. I can't do this anymore. Overhaul. There you go. Yeah, overhaul. I'm like, I can't do this to you guys anymore. I can't sit here and act like I'm excited Bro, that was not exciting. That was not lit. It was just, it wasn't lit, man. It wasn't lit. What's up, World Renown? It was not lit, brother. I remember being hyped for Jump Force till I played it. Oh, yeah, that's the worst, because Jump Force was trash. Garbage. My Hero manga made me lose so much interest in the anime. My Hero manga made me lose so much interest in the anime. Well, yeah, don't spoil it for anybody, brother. I still gotta watch through. Hey, take it easy, Coke Slurpees. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Shout outs to Coke Slurpees. Anybody that did a JoJo tonight, yo, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Coke Slurpees. I appreciate you, brother. Combo breaker. A combo breaker in the house, my man. Get some rest tonight, brother. I love Pirate Warriors. I mean, yeah, they're okay, man. Like the One Piece games are. I remember I played a One Piece Unlimited World Red. I remember I did a Let's Play on it, and by the end of the game, I still had no idea what the hell was going on or what was like. I was trying to like it, but when I played it, bro, you guys can watch my Let's Play on it. Bro, that's a weirdo game, bro. That game is such a weird. I still don't know what I was doing in that game. So these anime games, man, they're just, they're disconnected, bro. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with a lot of these games, brother. There's something wrong. I don't know. They gotta fix it. They gotta do something. They gotta do something because it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. Oh, we did get some new information. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake has went gold. Let's go. It's went gold. They just put up a picture of Yuji Horii. Let's go, man. Has went gold. Let's get it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. And is it Masaki Hayasaka, the producer of the game? So they put up a picture. It was pretty cool. Check this out, guys. Check this out. So yeah, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake has gone gold. Time it's time for Yuji Horii, follower of Dragon Quest. Hayasaka, producer of Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, to commemorate the moment. Just 2 months until the worldwide release on Nintendo Switch, PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC on November 14th. Yeah, we gotta. Who else is hyped? I am hyped. I am hyped. Let's write that down. I am hyped. Emojis. I am hyped. Let's go. I am ready to get this, baby. It's gonna be so good. So good. So good. How about making everything onto a damn fighter every time? It's an arena fighter. That's the problem. Like, the arena fighters are the issues, man. That's the issue. The arena fighter. But, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's that's what they do. So you gotta just, you know, don't fall for it, right? Don't fall for it. Crispy Tofu with the dollar. Mick Holla. Yo, shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the dollar, Mick Holla. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's go. 128, and he says, hey OJ, firing up the Saturn this weekend to play some Dragon Force. Just wondering if you ever played this masterpiece. I don't think I have. I didn't play a lot of Sega Saturn, or like Sega CD, Sega Saturn. Like, I didn't play a lot of those. So yeah. So yeah. I didn't play a lot of those. Anyone nostalgic for Sonic Shadow Generations? Sonic Shadow Generations. I'm not really nostalgic. I did play it back in the day, but I'm not really nostalgic for it or anything like that. No, not really. Keep it a buck. Not really. At least the Tenkaichi series is actually proven to be good. I mean, that's debatable, but I'm gonna agree with you for the sake of just. No, it's good. It's good. It's good, but it's just. No, it's good. It's good, party man. The others seem so cheap in comparison. They don't have the real meat to them. Yeah, like. No, they're good enough, right? They're good enough for what they try to get done. Oh my god, but Party Man, nah, bro. I can't even sit here and cap. I used to play those games so much. On the PS2, I used to play Tenkaichi on the PS2. Oh my gosh, the one with Trunks. I think it was Budokai Tenkaichi 2. And where it Trunks like this with the sword and it's the all black cover. Bro, I don't even remember how many hours I lost in that game, bro. But like I said, I think I burnt myself out, man. Like, I played so much Budokai 1, Budokai 2, Budokai 3, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3. Like, I just and like a very short amount of time, I played too many for too long, and I just got burnt out on them. And then Raging Blast, and that's when I quit, bro. I just said I'm done. I'm completely done with Dragon Ball Z, like, video games for the most part. So I think that's what happened to me. What's up, Minato Mario? No, they were fun. No, I mean, I wouldn't have put a bazillion hours into them if I didn't think they were fun. They were fun. I just burnt myself out, and I think by the time that I got the Raging Blast, I was like, I'm good. This stuff sucks, dude. I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. So I think that's really what happened, you know? So. But yeah, it's all good, though. I understand why people like them, and I understand why people are excited about this new game coming up, you know? I understand why people are excited about it, and why people are, like, looking forward to it, and all of that, right? So yeah. I've seen people argue on Twitter nonstop for like 3 days over the PS5 Pro. There's somebody that I follow that's literally been arguing with PC guys nonstop for 3 days about the PS5 Pro. Like, nonstop. It's been wild. Like, nonstop. Every few hours. Post. Oh my goodness. These PlayStation fans. Some of these guys are just going nuts on here. Let's see. Anyone's... Oh yeah. It's all over Twitter. There's nothing wrong with actually... If you want the PS5 Pro, there's nothing wrong with the PS5 Pro. Just get it, you know? If you want to get it. Like, it's just funny the people that are constantly jockeying and arguing with PlayStation or with PC guys and the back and forth. It's absolutely nuts. It's pretty funny, you know, overall. Make sure you guys check out my most recent video. It's getting some traction here. So make sure you guys watch it. I do appreciate you guys watching the vids. So make sure you guys check out my most recent video if you haven't seen it yet. I'd appreciate that. Put it in your watch later. Talk about Astrobot sales. I think people just saw the title and then hit the dislike because I gave both sides to it. I didn't just say that it flopped. There was a question. There was clearly a question mark after that. So yeah. And by the way, unfortunately, I probably not going to the Nintendo Museum because my brother didn't get the ticket. Even if I already bought the ticket, December is probably when I'll go next time. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Minato Mario. I know you were looking forward to going to that. So, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate that you can't go. So, yeah. Sorry about that, brother. The problem is that they made a bunch of crap DBZ games alongside Tenkaichi. Yeah, they did. They did. I remember Dragon Ball Z Sagas, where Goku's like, ah! He's kind of like that on all the covers. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Sagas. I remember that. They were trying to hype that up too. And then there was like a Dragon Ball Z game that was apparently made by like, it was made by like Street Fighter developers. That game sucked. It was like a 2D fighter trying to be like Street Fighter. Dude, that game was trash. Absolute garbage. There was like an RPG Dragon Ball Z game that also sucked. And I rented both of those. I'm like, dude, this is terrible. DBZ Sagas. And there was like I said, there was an RPG one. There was like a fighting game one. There's like an RPG one. They both suck, dude. Goodness gracious. It's like they didn't want to ever just slow down and actually take their time and make a great game at that point, you know? So it was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. But it is what it is. The only good thing about DBZ Sagas was the music. Yeah, pretty much. That was it. Yeah, my budget. Also, the budget is another reason too. My brother isn't financially recovered. When we went to the Kirby Cafe in Akihabara last time. Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's good. That's good. If that's the case, that's good. All right, this Smash Brothers playlist is. This. I had enough of this Smash Brothers playlist, bro. I feel like okay, never mind. He's talking to Dark Card shoutouts. But yeah, maybe you guys, just wait a little bit, then go next time, you know, or go later. Typical Sony fanboy, Reforged Gaming defending PS5 Pro with his viewers. I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. Reforged, that guy, he's a funny guy. Kind of reminds me of Jimmy Neutron. That's the first thing I said when I saw him. I'm like, oh, he kind of reminds me of Jimmy Neutron. But yeah, shout out to Reforged. I hope he's doing, I hope he's having a good day or night or evening. Big love though, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hit that like button if you have not hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. Let them know how we streaming tonight. Let them know how we doing tonight. Let's go. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys' love and appreciate you guys' support. Hit that like button. If you guys have questions, we are going to get into Q&A. So questions, let me know in the chat. If you guys have questions, I got answers for you guys. So you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence by itself. Let's get it in. JoJo Fridays. 190 people plus watching. YouTube finally said, all right, OJ, you back in the algorithm a little bit. Now actually work harder. And actually stream more and work harder. And we can get you your viewers back. So let's go. The stream is sponsored by, oh, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. The same weirdo that came here last time. We're just going to ban you on the channel. It's the same weirdo. Bro, you ain't coming here putting in the same joke every single time with your crusty self. Please, what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do, Frez Sneeko or whatever your name is. What I want you to do is I want you to look at DNA.com or History.com or those sites where you can trace your lineage, okay? I want you to go to one of those sites. I want you to find your dad, see where he's at, find him. And when you finally find him, smack the shit out of him for me for leaving you to grow up the way that you are growing up. Look into my eyes. Look into my beard. Just smack the hell out of him for having you, for drinking or doing drugs, or your mom. Smack your mom and your dad. Smack both of them for giving birth to you. Because goodness gracious, you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And I almost feel bad for you. So please just give your dad a good smack in the face for me. Because clearly he failed at raising you. Clearly he's failed. He's failed. He's failed. You failed. And he's failed. All right. So just find your dad. I know you don't know where he is. I know you don't know what he's doing. You know, find him. If he's not with us anymore, find the gravesite. All right. Find the gravesite and basically give him give him the finger or something, because clearly something went wrong when you were born. And I don't know what it is, but something went wrong, all right? So find your dad and give him one backhand, because you turned out to be who you are. And I know you've been suffering for a long time. I know you've been suffering for a long time, you know? This stupid weird that comes in and says the same thing. Does the same thing like he came here like a week ago or something like that. Said the same thing. We'll just ban him. Complete weirdo. And I want you to really feel that message, brother. Feel it. Live it. Because it's the truth. Hexter says, regarding PlayStation consoles from PS1 to PS5, all of them have disk drives. Why they take the disk drive out of the console down after many years? Yeah, it's stupid, man. It's really stupid. It's really dumb. I can't stand that they did that. I can't stand it. Hey, what's up, Killer Ninja? Just started tracking my steps and working, burning off 2,000, 3,000 calories, getting over 10,000, 20,000 steps for the whole work. All right, let's do it. Good stuff, man. I like that. Like it. But yeah, this is weirdo. I don't even know how to say his name. Frez Snack. I don't know how to say it. This guy's an idiot, though. I feel bad, man. Some of these guys never had a chance when they were born, man. Some of these guys never really had a chance. For him, definitely, Pops was not there. You can tell that he was not, no strong male influence in his life. you know. Let's see, because blind fanboys will go out there and pay 100 for it. Yeah, pretty much. Kind of random, but I had an urge to play. I think that play DKC. I can understand having the urge to play DKC because DKC is awesome. So, I mean, I kind of want the PS5 Pro, but I just can't support them. I don't know why I gotta spend $80 just to play my physical games. It's ridiculous, you know? So that's the thing that I don't support that. That's stupid. That's really dumb. I do not support that type of practice, but you know, it is what it is, you know? So yeah. It is what it is. Hit that like button though, guys. If you have not hit that like button, let them know that we out here streaming. Shout outs. Let them know that we out here streaming. Let's do it. Let's do it. There's people who don't care about wasting. I mean, you don't even gotta really be rich to buy it. You know, I just think that it's a scummy move for like your core gamers to sit there, you know, for your core gamers and to, sorry about that, guys. For your core gamers and your core audience to sit there and to say you got to pay $100 just to play a physical game. Like, I don't know, man. If you want that, like, if you want to the PS5 Pro, I just think it's just corny, man. It's just Sony just being scummy. Really hate the fact that they did that, man. Really hate it. I don't like it at all, but you know, it is what it is. What can you do? Still don't understand why it's okay just to take the disc drive out of the old PS5 and put on the PS5 Pro. I mean, they started it with the PS5 Slim, where they just removed the disc drive and have it separate, which was, once again, like, you can see that they're already trying to manipulate the market and all that. So they're trying to punish people that buy physical or that buy used games or rent games and stuff like that, which is just trash. The only two things I'm excited about in gaming don't have release date yet. I mean, one of them Switch 2, but what's the other thing? To me, OJ the Pro isn't worth it to me in my eyes. Yeah, it's cool. It's something better at the cost, but no physical drive out the box and the price. Yeah, not with it with me. Yeah, exactly. Does Sony want players to go digital? Yes, Mega Lee. Yes, they want, because they make more money off of you buying games digital than you buying physical. Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay, well, we got a release window, right? We got a 2025 confirmed, but okay, yeah, that's true. Still not quite yet overall. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah. Hope Switch 2 has physical. Nintendo's pretty much already confirmed that it will have physical. I mean, so if you don't have to hope that it's gonna have physical. They've already pretty much confirmed it, because they said that going forward, like, they still want to expand ways for people to buy physical games. It's very important to them. So you don't gotta hope, man. They sell a lot of physical games, so there's no need to hope. They're gonna have it. Switch 2 is gonna have it. I don't know why you're saying Monster Hunter Wilds will probably get a Switch 2 port as well. It probably will. So this is people defending iPhones and Pixels not having chargers in the box, saying just use your old charger, problem solved. I mean, I get why there should be a charger in the box, but I mean, like, a lot of it's universal, so it's like USB-C. So I mean, if you don't have one, like, whatever. But yeah, like, it should provide a charger for sure. I don't know if anyone told you Warrior 64 tweeted out right now it's demo available. Yeah, I already know that there's a demo for it. So at some point, I'll check it out, maybe, or maybe not. Not sure. I'm not big on demos as much anymore. I know I get hyped sometimes for demos, but after playing the Visions of Mana, I don't know if I'm gonna get as hyped about demos for like everything, especially like RPG games. I think RPG games demo terribly. I think that games that are like not RPGs demo better than games that are RPGs, for me at least. But RPGs usually demo pretty bad. So I don't know. So yeah. So Nintendo are very anti-consumer, but I hope Switch 2 saves console gaming. Yeah, I don't believe that Nintendo is very anti-consumer. I just think that people say that whenever there's a decision that they don't like, but I don't think that they're like super like anti-consumer or very. No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But that's just my own personal opinion. You're allowed to think that they are. But yeah, I don't know about saving console gaming. But yeah. I mean, I'll say this. I think that there are definitely some moves that, yeah, definitely seem like, oh man, that's kind of like anti-consumer. Absolutely. But I don't see that they're like very, like, I don't think that they're very, like, oh my God, this is like the worst. Like Bank of America back in the day, or like EA and like microtransactions and all that nonsense. Like that to me is like more like very anti-consumer. When you start doing stuff like that, I don't think Nintendo's in that category yet, you know, like some of the stuff that we've seen from other companies. But it's okay. But yeah, there's definitely some things that's worth criticism for sure. Absolutely. I've criticized, but like, yeah, very anti-consumer. No. Unicorn Overlord is a very good demo. It really is a very good demo, but I didn't play it the whole time though. I just played a little bit of it, and that was that. Jose, for someone who's 100% getting Switch 2, do you think it'll have enough game coverage to justify not buying a Steam Deck for fuller coverage of the game library? Not buying a Steam Deck for, I mean, I don't know, man. We have to wait and see on that one, because like Steam is Steam. It gets like lots of stuff, but like Steam Deck can't play everything great, right? So Steam Deck also has compatibility issues with certain games, so we have to wait and see what's happening with that. Let's see. Whoever's making the decisions at Sony need to be fired after PS5 sells poorly compared to Nintendo and the other game device companies and businesses. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it does. For the same way for RPGs, usually it's play a game when it's released rather than a demo and waiting afterwards. Yeah. Like if a demo comes out like right before release, maybe yeah, you want to just continue that into the full game. Like I think I did that with other games, but yeah, I don't know. The more and more that these demos come out for RPGs, the more I'm just kind of like, you know. Unless I'm like super excited for the game, then I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go demo, get right into it, you know. It's weird that physical edition for Marvel's Capcom collection in Switch Europe doesn't include a cartridge. I mean, it's been done before. The only thing that's it's just kind of like I said, crummy. It's not weird. I mean, we've seen it before. They're just trying to cut costs. That's all they're doing. Is what it is, you know. Makes sense though. I mean, we've seen it before. It makes sense. They're just like, yeah, it doesn't sell. Like, we're not going to pay that production cost in Europe. But if you want a copy, obviously you can do Japan, you can do US. That's probably going to be actual, real physical. But I feel bad for the European peeps out there, you know, because they have to import now if they want an actual physical copy. But that's not the first time that we've seen it, so it's not really weird to me. We've seen that many companies do it. I don't like it though. It's just like, yo, it's just like a trash practice. But it's not weird. I mean, it's done. Many companies have done it before. It's not common, but it's common enough to say, yeah, we've seen that, you know. About the PS5 disc drive, now all I need is a PS5 Pro. You know, buy the stand too while you're at it. Sony's doing smart business move. Keep it stock digital. If you want physical, you have to pay more. Making money, it'll share the holders care about. That's not a smart business move. That's not a smart business move at all. In my opinion, that's not a smart business move. I think that's more bad will. And I think it's going to get more people to not buy the system and to not spend as much on games. In my opinion, I think it's a bad move, but we'll see. We'll see what the right move and what the wrong move is coming up here. But I don't believe that is a smart move. I believe the smart move is to include the disc drive like a normal system and get people excited about, okay, yeah, it got the disc drive. You can play all your games. Get people excited to play physical games too. Like, Sony's looking at it wrong. They're not looking at it in a right way. Nintendo makes more profit than Sony's gaming division. Doesn't make more revenue, but makes more profit. One of the things that Nintendo does is that they get people excited to play, to buy their special editions or their big physical packs and all these other things. Sony and all of them are looking at it very short term. They're not looking at it long term in terms of what they can do for collectors, for trading, for all that type of stuff. They're just thinking, oh, physical, bad. Used games, bad. But you got to look at it this way. Look at it like, oh, physical games, we can charge more for the pack-ins, our collector editions. Nobody's going to buy the big old collector editions all digital. So if I was them, I would look at what Nintendo had to say about physical gaming when they asked, hey, are you guys going to go all digital or what's going on? And say, no, we're looking on trying to find ways to actually expand physical and do better physical and make more money that way. Digital, yeah, we want to expand digital, but we also want to expand physical as well. It should be that way. That's better for the consumer. I don't think removing the disc drive and restricting physical games is good for business. I personally don't think it's good for business, but we'll see. We'll see who's right or wrong on that one. Intentionally forcing people to go digital is not a smart move at all. Yeah, I don't think it's a smart move. Saw that PS4 Pro only sold 14 million compared to the base of over 100 million. Yeah, that's about the ratio. So if that trend continues, most people will still buy the base one. Yeah, more people are gonna buy the base one. More people, yeah, that's pretty clear. Obviously, more people are gonna buy the base one because it's a $700. It's $1,000 in like Europe and certain other parts. So yeah, most people aren't gonna buy $1,000 system. They're gonna just buy the $500 or the $400 system. Yeah, most. So once again, punishing and trying to extract money from your core base, your hardest core base, right? The guys that have been there, right? Because these are the enthusiasts. Trying to extract money out of them is just trash to me. Like, I think that's just a terrible way of doing business. I don't think that's a great way of doing business. These are your hardcore guys. These are your guys that buy stuff day one. Why try to manipulate, like not manipulate, but why try to squeeze every single last ounce out of them by doing this? You know, obviously the casuals, they might just buy the PS5 all digital or the PS5 regular and just play. They're not going to get the PS5 Pro. But the people that are excited for this, like guys like me and you, we're the hardcore. Like, why try to extract us? Like, do something else, right? You know, raise the PSN prices again by $5 or raise your controller prices, but don't jack up the don't exclude physical games. I think that's too much. That's too much. That's too much of a punishment to the hardcore, in my opinion. So I don't know. I don't think that's the right business move. But like I said, we'll see. We'll see what the how it plays out from a what's it called? From a business perspective. It might be a good move. Maybe they get a lot of people to buy it and a lot of people to go more digital. I mean, that's what they're looking for. But I personally feel that in the long run, you're hurting yourself. You know, you're hurting yourself in the long run when you do stuff like that. But that's just me. Most people got familiar with their favorite franchise, like they did use the traded physical games, traded physical games. Yeah, I mean, if you're older like me, I mean, some people that are old still just do all digital, but to me, I think that the option is the best, like from the standard, like for a premium system. Now they're still giving you the option, but they're saying pay us $100 to have the option, to have the option to it's like, that's too much. The markup on that is way too much, which we've talked about already. You know, but the markup on that is way too much. Like if they want to charge us for it, okay, but $100, $80 to $100, like that's too much of a markup just to simply play your physical games. Like what? You know? So, you know, that's the only thing that I'd say on that, which I've already stated. But it's whatever. I just don't feel that they should just, I mean, like I said, it's just, if it's in there, this would be a completely fine thing. Like, even if you go to Jeff Keighley's post where he talked about the inflation thing, everybody there was like, add the disk drive, add the disk drive, add the disk drive, add the disk drive, add the disk drive. Like, you're excluding the disk drive. Everybody there was saying that. Because like everybody has at least one physical game. Maybe some people have all digital, but everybody has at least one. And they don't want to buy it, like, you know, like to have to be taxed just to play it. You know, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. 700 for a system, 80 to play online. If you have the physical games, you're gonna need another 80 for the drive, bro. Yeah, like to actually just get going with it, you're looking at 700 plus tax. You're looking at 80 plus tax. So let's just say $840. No, let's just say that's $870. Almost 900, right? You're looking at that, right? It's getting very close to $900 just to be able to get the system and get the disk drive. Okay, you want to stand? Sure, tack on another, what is that, $20, $30? I forgot how much that is. Oh, you want to play online? Tack on another $80. So we're looking at $1,000 here, guys. Even in the US, you want to just get started with PS5 Pro for the year. Stand, you don't need the stand, so we'll just exclude that. Disk drive, PS5 Pro, PS Plus, base PS Plus, not even the extra tiers, base PS Plus. I mean, we're really looking at $900 to $1,000. Like, it's, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, a lot of us can afford it, but it's the principle, you know. It's the principle. So also in Japan, there's a secondhand gaming and anime stores that look off. Is it Surugaya? Sell tons of physical games and shows people in Japan in physical they can buy and resell there. Yeah, I mean, we're already seeing the effects of it in Japan. I don't know if you guys watched my video today, but Japanese gamers are clowning this. They're showing pictures of what you can get instead of a PS5 Pro, right? They're showing pictures of this, and they're saying, look at, like, this is what you can get. This is from a Japanese gamer on Twitter. Check this out, what they're saying for, like, in Japan, the price of a PS5 Pro. For one PS5 Pro, I said, I don't think it even includes the disc drive. You can get 4 PlayStation 4 Pros. You can get 4 Nintendo Switches. You can get 6 Nintendo Switch Lites. So it's not saying that this isn't worth like a premium product. Obviously, it's a premium product that has way better graphics and functionality than all these systems here. But at the same time, like, look at, like, that's how expensive it is in Japan. Like, you can get 3 PS4 Pros, 4 Switches, and 6 Nintendo Switch Lites for the same price for Japan. Because Japan, it translates out. It's not a 1-to-1 translation. It's 700 here, right? But it's not 700 in Japan. In Japan, it's 800. It translates out to about $841 without the disc drive. It's 119,000 yen. So that translates out to about $841. So yeah, with that 841, you can buy, you know, either one of these 3 options. But it's not even just Japan though. In Australia, it's like $1,100 in Australia for the place. It's not even just Japan. In certain, like in Europe, like in Sweden, it's $1,000. In Sweden, like in a lot of places, it's expensive, man. Here in the US, we got it a little bit better, but in a lot of these other places, it doesn't translate out to $700 in their money. It's like way more than that. It's not an equivalent, you know. It's above that. So yeah, it's just, this is what people are talking about. This is not going to be a mass market device. Obviously, it's not going to be a mass market device, you know. But you know, it is what it is. I think personally, it's not a good business move. Like I said, we saw what happened in Japan the past week. You know, the sales have kind of, I wouldn't say bottomed out, but I mean, the sales are not good in Japan for the past week. Only 11,000 units for the PS5. They raised the price again of the base PS5, and the PS5 digital. So the price raises, the expensive, like this system could be like DOA. This will be the first time in the history of PlayStation that a system is DOA at launch. You know, like for like a revision or anything. I don't ever recall that even being a thing. But let's see, PS4 Pro media create sales. Did they do the PS4 Pro? Okay, yeah, I think I have the sales here. When the PS4 Pro launched. I don't think I have the sales from when the PS4 Pro launched. Let's see here. PS4 Pro media create debut sales. Let's see if we can get the debut sales. Yeah, I can't find it. I could, but I have to dig a lot. I don't really feel like digging like this to find it. Somebody can find it for me. I don't know if DJ King's here. One of you guys find it for me. Yo, what's up, Donovan? Sitting at a bar having some whiskey? That's old school. Drinking at a bar? That's like old school Friday. Yeah, man. Drinking like Wolverine at a bar. Having some whiskey. So I forgot that's only 80 for 1 year. You have to pay that for the next year, 3 or 4 years. Like that's why when people try to compare it to PC, it's not really a good comparison, because with PC you're gonna get free online play for the entirety. With PlayStation, you do not get free online play, so you've got to tack that on to the cost, because a lot of you guys want to play games online, right? Like a lot of you guys want to play. If you have a PlayStation, like that's your main system, or that's what you play a lot, you're gonna want to play Madden, or you're gonna want to play, you know, whatever, NBA, or you're gonna want to play whatever game Sony comes out with, like Helldivers or whatever the case is, right? So you're probably going to want PSN. Most years you're going to buy PSN for the $80-something. So you got to add that into the cost of everything. Like that's the operating cost of everything. Like it's not just, oh yeah, just the system. Now, some of you guys don't play online, so if you don't, you can definitely save money. But yeah, me, I don't play online on PlayStation. Like if I want to play a multiplayer game, I play it on PC. I'll buy the game. Like Helldivers, I bought Helldivers on PC. So I don't play multiplayer games on really any console outside of Nintendo, like for like their Nintendo first party games, you know. And I'll pay the $20 or the $50 depending on whatever I feel like paying at the time. Sometimes Nintendo randomly just gives me the codes, but for the most part I've been paying for it. But yeah, like if I'm playing like a big Xbox, PlayStation, PC game, I just get it on PC. Like, you know, Power World. Oh, there was, wait, that game's only. No, actually, no, I got Power World on Xbox first, and then I ended up getting it on PC as well. So, PS5 Pro is going to do well in the USA. I mean, I don't know what the definition of well is. I think it's going to do underneath what the PS4 did. I do think that it's going to do underneath like what the PS4 Pro did. I think that price is too high for it to be any type of super big success or even as big as the PS4 Pro. I don't think it's going to do as well. Not at that price point. But we'll see. I might be wrong. My Wolverine vibes real, having flannel and everything. All right, man. How's the wife and everything? How's everything going there? Everything good? Hope you're okay. Drinking on a Friday night doesn't seem like... I hope everything's good, right, dude? At a bar by yourself, right? Not with friends. Switch Lite, regular Switch, improved battery, regular Switch, special edition, regular Switch, OLED Switch, special edition Switch. No lower pricing. What's the difference this past decade? What's the difference this past decade? What does that mean, CBH? Do you think they'll cut the PS5 price or revise the package to include other add-ons shortly after if they don't sell? No, I think they'll just leave it. I don't think they're going to do anything drastic. I mean, it'd have to be pretty bad sales for them to do anything crazy. It'd have to be pretty bad, you know? Hey, what's up, Vadcent? Doing some shopping. Oh my gosh, it's late. Stuff's still open, right? Well, physical copies for both me and Anthony. Still got to make a hardcover that advertised. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not always true, but overall, culture-wise, here in Asia, we are more money-aware savings compared to the West. Absolutely. People in the West, a lot of people spend money they don't even have, like here in the West. So yeah, like a lot of people do like crazy stuff, not just like little things, like crazy stuff. So yeah. OJ, what do you drink when you are in intense mode for the gaming night? What do I drink for intense mode? If I have like a diet Coke Zero or diet anything like diet Sunkist or just water. So yeah, but usually like, yeah, Coke Zero with ice and like a lot. I mix like it with ice and a lot of water mixed in, or like yeah, diet orange Sunkist with like a lot of water and ice. No Mountain Dew for me, baby. And Beacon says no Metaphor hype. Are serious? That game is going to be amazing. Yeah, people are not hyping up Metaphor, Beacon and Chelsea, which is weird. People are not they don't know. They're saying, I don't know anything about the game. They're not hyping it up, but we're going to start getting some more previews. GameSpot did a preview on it, and they were like super excited for the game. So I do feel that it's going to get more hype soon. But right now, it's not. People aren't hyping up like a Game of the Year contender. People are saying it's between Astrobot and between Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up here, guys. Hold up here. Metaphor ReFantazio is here. So Metaphor ReFantazio is here. So yeah. Metaphor ReFantazio is here. It is here. So or it's going to be here. So yeah. Once again, a phone can do more than a gaming console. A phone can do more than a gaming console. You don't gotta. And also on top of that, y'all be marking stuff up. Who's that? iPhone 16 Pro Max. It's Apple. They do the same thing. They mark their phones up. But once again, a phone can do way more than a console. So you're gonna get an upcharge on a lot of phones. But once again, Apple charges that much because people are stupid. People will buy Apple products because it's Apple. Like, so people intentionally want to get upcharged on Apple products. So that's just how it is. Yum Yum with the $1.99. It says, I had a drink. I just drank hard cold black Nescafe instant coffee. Yeah. No, Apple charging you that much has nothing to do with the manufacturer. That's just them being greedy. That's just them being a $1 trillion company. I think if you want to compare it, I don't think Sony's even in that league, in my opinion. I don't think Sony's in the same league as Apple when it comes to it. Like, people are trying to make the comparison. I think Sony's nowhere near as bad. Apple, they're just charging you more because they can. Like, Sony is nickel and diming its core base. I think the 700 for that system, it's at least like, okay, you're getting some pretty good stuff in there, so it makes sense. You get that for 700. It's the nickel and diming and the punishing of the disk drive. That's what I don't like, right? So I don't think it's that bad. Apple products, they're just charging you more because it's the logo. Like, that's it. There's nothing that you get better than a high-end Android that's way cheaper. There's nothing that you get better than like a Pixel, like the newest Pixel phones or something. Like, you can get stuff way cheaper for better. Like with the PS5 Pro, you can't get something way better for cheaper. Like, you can't. There is not a way better device for cheaper. Apple is just charging you because they can. Sony, it's good. The amount of tech that you're getting and what you're getting for the price is not bad. And you cannot get an equivalent for way cheaper. You can get an equivalent to like Apple. You can get phones that are just as good, just as fast, just as much specs, just as much memory, if not more, for way cheaper. So that's the difference between, you know, what Apple's doing to you, Nick, and what Sony. I don't see Sony in that same boat. I don't think there's a comparison or anything, you know, in my opinion. So you also have choices when it comes to phones. You can also buy OnePlus. Yep, you can buy a bunch of other ones. I'm just saying why, because he said that he paid $1,700 for an Apple phone. You know, everything's expensive, and I get that. And if Sony just includes the disk drive, I think none of this happens, because you know how we are as gamers. But yeah, like, you're getting just charged for the name. You're not getting charged for like the quality or the performance. You're getting charged because it's called Apple. That's it. They use the same parts as many other manufacturers, like Monado Mario said here. It's the same parts. It's just Apple, so therefore charge more. Now the price isn't bad per SE. It's the extra fleece. Yeah, it's the stand, and it's the disk drive. If they included the stand and the disk drive for $700, not everyone would be like, oh my gosh, great, because that's still a lot of money, but it'd be a lot better. Now, it still wouldn't be good in Europe, though, because like $1,000 for a system, that's nuts, right? So it still wouldn't be good in Europe, but at least here in the US, it'd be like, okay, we get the stand, we get the disk drive in there, okay, cool, no problem. But I mean, like, once again, I don't think that should be a thing. Like, we get the disk drive, like, that shouldn't be a benefit. That should just be a thing. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna put. Some people are saying like, I'm not gonna put Sony in the. It's not that bad. It's not, the PS5 Pro isn't that bad. Like Apple, it's not that bad. No, it's nowhere close. The thing about phones though is that you don't have to pay the whole price for the phone. Usually payment plan, cell phone bill. I mean, you can do the same thing with the console. All you got to do is just get a credit card. Boom, payment plan. You know. That's your payment plan right there. And you know how credit cards work. They'll want you paying as low amount as possible because they want to charge interest. So then, like, you go get a small fun credit card. I mean, like, go get one that only has a limit of like $1,500. Bam, payments monthly. You can do the same thing. We're in America. Anybody can get anything if you've got okay credit, or if you're willing to destroy your credit. Or if you're willing to take a terrible interest rate, you can get enough money to do whatever you want. You want to take a trip to Europe, don't have the money? Go get one of those credit cards. Put it on there. I've seen people do that and be racked with debt you know, for years over stuff like that. I mean, that's just how it is, you know? See, iPhones are really good, but it's worth the price. It's really subjective, to be honest. Me, I stick with my OnePlus 8 Pro. No need to buy a new phone every year. Yep, I got a OnePlus 7 Pro McLaren, and I've had this phone since 2019, and it's still fast. It's still efficient. It's still somewhat a top-of-the-line phone in terms of RAM and memory and speed and hard drive size or size. Like, it's still one of the top phones. It's still really good. It's funny because they tried to get me to upgrade to a newer OnePlus. And the newer OnePlus they tried to get me to upgrade to like a couple of years ago when I bought my wife an iPhone, like it was worse than this phone. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at the specs. I'm like, wait a minute. This is worse. It's got a worse screen. It's got a, like, this is worse. So if you buy a top of the line, like the top of the line OnePlus, you don't got to upgrade for a while. You know, if you buy the top of the line OnePlus, you'll have that same phone for a hot minute. I still have my Galaxy S10 and it still works like a charm. Okay, yeah, Galaxy S10. I had a Galaxy S5 back in the day, and I used that phone for a while. But my wife, she did not want me using that phone. I remember she saw that phone. I was talking to her, and I told her what phone that I had. I said I have a Samsung. I think we were doing video chat over like PC, like WhatsApp on PC. Or I forgot what we were doing video chat over, and I showed her my phone, and she looked at it and she's like, "Yeah, don't come here with that phone." So I was like, all right, I'll go get a new phone. So I went and got a new phone. I went and got this phone at the end of 2019. And yeah, it's a good phone. It's a good phone. It's a good phone. It makes me think Sony should have made the smartphone or tablet dedicated to gaming. Oh wait, they already did that. Lastly, PlayStation profile. I wouldn't really call that a tablet for gaming, but I mean, I guess it's tablet-like with some features. OnePlus 8 does not have any screen burn-ins. Oh well, battery still lasts long. OnePlus 12 is such a good phone, but not much better to me to switch. I think I have a little bit of burn-in on my phone. I think I have a little bit. I think I do, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I can't even tell right now. And I think when I turn it off, there might be a little bit, but no, it's still really good. Like I'm looking at like my phone, and it still has like all the different. Like it has a 120 hertz screen, you know, it has all the different features and all the different stuff. Like it's got all that overall. So yeah, it's still good, man. It's still good. I got like a RAM boost. I got like all this different stuff that's on here, you know. I think I got like 12 gigabytes of RAM in this phone, so it's like pretty good. So yeah. Women don't like broke. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, they rather spend more money on something that isn't good if they feel that it's better. If they feel that like it's a more of a name brand than something that isn't. Like, for real. But it's all good. Shout outs to Elite Ace. Thank you for the subscription. I didn't even see that. Thank you so much for the subscription to the channel. Appreciate that. Shout outs to Yum Yum. Thank you for the $1.99, guys. We are combo breaking it up 129. We've already went past our limits, but we can keep going. It's gonna pop up further beyond. I appreciate that, guys. We have a bonus stream. We're gonna tack on an extra hour than what we usually do. So we're gonna keep going, man. We're gonna go for another that 3 hours. So if you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence or PlayerEssence by itself. If you drop a dono, make sure you put your music request in the message. If you can't fit it, that's okay. You can put it in the chat afterwards. We did get a couple people who dropped donos and did not request any music. So yeah, Crispy Tofu and Yum Yum. If you guys want a track, you guys can request something. Also, Agent LJM, thank you for the subscription as well. I appreciate that. Agent LJM, thank you for subscribing to the channel, brother. Appreciate it. Let's go. Shows the OLEDs have come a long way. Does not get burned easily if you go dark mode. Set auto brightness. Don't leave your phone on screen. Yeah, I don't think I even have burn-in on mine. I might, but I don't think so. But yeah, OLED technology is good. It's good stuff. Mobile gaming could be great if they could create a case that looks like a Sony phone or the PSP Go. They did do that, Donovan. You don't remember the PlayStation phone? You don't remember the PlayStation phone? Oh no. And it flopped, dude. I'll show you the PlayStation phone. There was a PlayStation phone back in the day, man. And it was oh man, you don't remember the PlayStation phone? Spawnwave did a video on it. You can check out Spawnwave's video on it. I didn't know he did a video though. But yeah, it was like a PSP. Here's the PlayStation phone, man. Sony Ericsson PlayStation phone. You got the little triangle, square, circle, X. You got the little pad there and everything, dude. Yeah, PlayStation phone, man. PlayStation. So they've done it before, but this thing flopped, dude. It flopped so bad. Sony never tried it again, dude. That was a flop. Yeah, Xperia Play. It was produced by it was a handheld game console produced by Sony Ericsson with the market share for a dedicated handheld game console diminishing in the 2010s due to rapid expansion of smartphones and cheap downloadable games. Sony tried, man. They tried, but it got bodied. Let me see some of the history with this. Yeah, it was announced on February 6, 2011. They created an event for the Xperia Play. Then late January, early February, shortened version, and then it released in March 2011, but then slipped to April 1st. So then what happened? How did it die? It doesn't say how it actually died though. It just on Wiki, like when it went out of business, or when they stopped making them and all that. But anyway, yeah, it flopped. It flopped. Super flop. They didn't. I mean, what happened basically was that there was the other smartphone gaming and all that. This is supposed to be like for like bigger premium games and stuff, but people just wanted cheap, downloadable games, and that's not what Sony was trying to push with this. They're trying to actually push like real games, like FIFA and like actual stuff that you can play, like a core gamer. But yeah, it ended up not being good. But yeah, like the prices for the games were expected to be under $10, considerably lower than PlayStation Portable's price range of $40. So yeah, it doesn't really say too much stuff in terms of things overall. But yeah. Yeah, okay, here we go. So I think by May 25th, 2012, it was pretty much already dead. They stopped updating it. So it died in about a year. So people weren't buying it and the games weren't selling. So I remember I was like, I never wanted one. Yo, party man, party one with the...
Can you play Mario's Rainbow Castle from Mario Party 1? That is basically the baby party man theme, considering the game released in 1998 lol.
Let's go.
Basically getting ready for Jamboree, playing the different entries.
I can see Party Man at home just like with a birthday cat by himself, like, this is fun. He just wearing like a party hat, and just playing party, like, this is fun. Like and like one of those where it goes like that. just party in his room. Bro, I keep it a buck. I used to do that. I keep it a buck. When I was younger, I didn't have anybody else to hang out with. I would just put on like after my birthday, I would just put on a hat and I'd just be like and just play a game. I keep it a buck. I did that when I was younger. All right, and just act like I had people around playing with me, or act like I can talk to people. That's why today's day it's crazy, because now we can do this. We can be, if you really want to talk or hang out or whatever, you can just boot up a live stream if you're lonely or whatever the case is, right? There would be so many days where I'd just be lonely. There ain't nobody to talk about games. I'd just be up by myself. My mom would be at work, or you know, my sisters, they were older than me, so they'd be wherever, and I'd just be in the house, and I'd just be like, and just play a game, just by myself. Now in today's day, you can just boot up a stream, you can boot up whatever you want, you can boot up online games. Like I said, I'm talking about this was like decades ago, you know? So let me play that music for you. All right, Mario Party 1, Rainbow Castle. This is a good one. Rainbow Castle. All right. Happy New Year. Just sit there quiet. Yeah, I know. By myself. Happy New Year. I'm by myself. With the big grin. Yeah, with the big grin. With the big grin, man. It was awesome. Those were the good times, dude. Good times. Yeah, everyone's busy these days. But I mean, it's almost like impossible to be by yourself these days. Like, if you really don't want to be by yourself. I mean, like, look at how DSP has fans. Like, he only attracts losers and morons, right? They're just lonely people, which June the King did the interview with them, right? So a lot of these guys, like, these weirdos, they'll just, there's people that, like, they're like that, right? They have these, you know, by themselves or whatever, then they'll just boot up whatever stream of person that makes them feel as miserable as they are. And that's, like, guys like DSP. So everybody, like, not in today's day, you don't gotta be like just sitting there by yourself. If you really want company or really want to, you know, interact, you can do that. So thank you so much, Party Man Jamboree. Thank you for the $5. We are combo breaking it up. Yes, sir. Let's go even further beyond as well. 134. Woo! About to make a name for myself. By the way, I am working on a notification. I am working on a notification for that. So I don't think it's going to be done anytime like soon, like maybe not this week, but maybe next week we'll have that done. Maybe next week. So it's not just the clip though. It's pretty funny. So it's pretty funny. Mine's a little bit more. So, but yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to put together. Hoping for some PS5 Pro defenders will say Switch OLED got similar backlash and criticism and it still sold well. Oh, but it was because of bad argument anyway. Yeah, that's different. You know, it was like just $50 more compared to like $200 more. Will the next Xbox console be $700? I don't think so. But I think that obviously Sony and Microsoft are definitely getting near that amount. I think Sony definitely wants to see what they can do, potentially charging people that much for a console. So I mean, I hope they don't get up to that price, but I mean, it's looking like it's going to get up to that price. It's looking like it can get up to there. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see overall. Also, if you guys haven't seen my most recent Xenoblade vid, please check out my most recent Xenoblade 4 video. That video is doing hot right now. I don't know. I think it got shared on some Xenoblade site, so it got way more views than it was even going to get. So if you guys haven't seen that, check that out. We got a lot of cool content on the channel this week. So we got a lot of cool content on the channel this week. So I appreciate you guys coming through and watching and all of that. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Do appreciate it. So hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button yet, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. Let them know that we are streaming out here. So let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Super Christian B-Word. Happy JoJo Fridays, my boy. Happy JoJo Friday. Let's go. Hey, Paul Gale, what's up, man? How you doing today, brother? I hope you're feeling good, man. I saw your post. I didn't know what to write, man. So I was going to text you and all that, but I'm just like, man, I don't know. I just felt a certain way, but I hope you're doing good, brother. Wonder how much I'll get if I dust off my PS4 and trade it in for a Switch 2. You'll get like $2. Charitar with the $2. And he says, are we expecting Switch 2 announcement this month? Some are, but it might not be. So we have to wait and see. I'm not expecting it, but if it happened, I'd be like, okay, cool. Like it was rumored, but don't expect it. I would say probably expect something before the end of the year, but don't, 100% expect it, you know, don't 100% expect it this month. What's up, Sean? Welcome. Dolphin Tua needs to give it up because, bro. Yeah, I saw that. Tua definitely needs to hang it up. It's time. The funny thing about, not the funny thing, but the interesting thing about Tua is that he got his money. So I think he got like, what was it, 70-something million guaranteed or however much million. So he can quit right now and he'll get that whole money. They deposited a fat signing bonus and he'll get his whole contract. I think there might be an injury clause in there as well, which he could get some more through insurance. But he needs to hang it up. Yeah, Tua needs to hang it up. And as a football player, I played football. Damar Hamlin didn't even hit him. That's not a hard hit. That's not a big hit. That's not a crushing blow. That's not a kill shot. That's Tua initiating the contact on somebody who almost died on the field last year. So he wasn't even trying to hit him in a blowout game when he already got the first down. So the thing about it is that Tua needs to retire, because as someone who played football, that is not even a hard hit. And he's out here with his fingers like this and, you know, and like this, like he's all jacked up from just not even delivering a big blow on a defensive back, on a 180-pound defensive back. Not his Damar Hamlin even 180 pounds, 170-pound defensive back. That didn't even hit him. You know, it's time to hang it up, Tua. It's time to hang it up before CTE becomes before it becomes really bad for you. I don't know how they allow him to play again. I don't know how or why. If I was the NFL, I'd say that you're forced retirement. He can't play. He can't play. Like I said, as somebody who's played, you know, football, the man can't play. He can't. It's time to hang it up. Enjoy your money. Enjoy your family. Maybe get into coaching. I don't know. Play flag football. You know, but hang it up. It's time to hang it up. No waits any longer now. Switch 2. The Switch 3 will come out. Switch 3 before the Switch 2. Let's go. Hang in there, buddy. So yeah. What was your nickname in high school football? Just OJ, Juice, OJ. Same stuff that I go by now. Which video game characters have CTE? Mario. Yeah, Mario, definitely. Crash Bandicoot, for sure. I mean, Crash Bandicoot already displays that he has it. So, I mean, I think Crash, for sure, definitely has it. But Mario, Crash, I mean, Sonic, maybe to a degree. Because, like, he spin dashes and, like, runs through blocks sometimes. So, I mean, definitely there's times where he hits his head on those blocks, for sure. But yeah, I would say that the two prime candidates are Mario and Crash. Fentazen. So Mario and Crash for sure. So what's up, OJ? Thanks for the gifted subs. Hey, it's no problem, man. I think that was 7th Hokage that got you that one. Let's go. Let's see here, but it's all good. Yeah, Switch. I mean, that'd be crazy if Nintendo announces the Switch 2, and then like 2 months later, like, all right, guys, we've already been developing the Switch 3, Switch Pro. Let's go, Switch 2 Pro 3. There you go. You just put them all together and release it. Switch 2 Pro 3. Love to see Square Enix bring Switch 2 a remaster of Final Fantasy 13. I mean, it doesn't even really need to be a remaster. Just like a port of like the game would be okay, right? I mean, obviously a remaster would be better though. Marvel vs. Capcom question. I haven't played it yet, but I'll play it for sure. I'll definitely play it. This is a banger right here. The Driftvale City. Let's go. Let's go. If you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence by itself. Let's take a look at the like count. Okay, guys, I like what I'm seeing here with the like count. We've got 173 likes. That's definitely a good thing. But let's see if we can get that up. I know we still have 100 people plus watching, so let's get that up. 190 likes. Can we get there? We need, what, 15 more likes or so? Let's do it. Let's get to 190 to 200 likes. Let's do it. We got a range. We got a range to get to, guys and boys and girls. Gen 5. Merrick. Yes, sir. Gen 5 is goated. Gen 5. We talked about the anniversary of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Those games were awesome, too. Do you think Bravely Default could be a launch? Bravely Default 3 could be a launch window title or another HD 2D remake? game to take the slot. I think Bravely Default 3 is going to be... I don't know if it's not going to be a launch title. No, I don't think it's going to be a launch title. But I think it's going to be like a first... I would say the first year or first couple of years of the Switch. So Bravely Default 2, that came out in 2021. So it came out a number of years afterwards. But I can definitely see Bravely Default 3 coming out like 2 years or so after the Switch. Or sorry, Bravely Default 3. I can see them doing like maybe some other stuff. Like I can see them doing like a different HD 2D game like Terranigma or something like that, like within the first year of the Switch, or even a brand new HD 2D game, like a brand new IP HD 2D game, like Octopath Traveler, brand new IP when it came out back in 2018. I can see them doing just like a brand new HD 2D game. Like I think I can see that. And like I said, maybe like an older game like Illusion of Gaia HD 2D or Terranigma HD 2D, something like that. Yo, what? A Toby Blaster this late? That's it with the Toby Blaster. Let's go.
For the support and feedback for the teasers me and the cool guy pulled off. And
yo,
this has been a great stream today.
Yes, sir.
Music request Metroid Prime any track.
Metroid Prime any track. I got you, man. Oh my gosh, the fours are going out of control. The fours are going out of control. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Sorry, my keyboard just gets wild sometimes. Shout outs to Vats and thank you so much for the $15.94. Oh my goodness, bumping us all the way up to 151. 151. Let's go. Yes, sir. And you guys know the deal. You guys know the deal out here. Let's get it. Yes, sir. JoJo Fridays. My man Vincent killing the competition softly. He's got some cool trailers that he's getting ready, guys. I can't wait to show off the hotness that Vincent has for us. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Vincent, you are now the sole Hokage of the stream. Let's go. Thank you so much. But we still got David V and Vincent up on the stream ninja. Anybody has more than $35.90 to be up, Vincent on the board. More than 20, you can tie up Vincent or pass him up in the last stages here. Thank you so much for the late big JoJo freaking Toby Blast. I can barely speak. I did not expect that, Vincent. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Big love. We going out here. Further beyond. You guys give him some love. Let's get some music going here. We are gonna roll with. You wanted Vincent wanted Metroid Prime music. All right, let's get some Metroid Prime going. Let's get some Metroid Prime. Talon Overworld. It's always a relaxing good one. Always a relaxing good one. Need a modern day HD 2D game. Yeah. Toby JoJo, got the blaster, man. Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite character, and we know Mario and Sonic and the have their Olympic Games. Okay. The RPG that needs to come back is Lunar, the Silver Story. I think the Lunar games would be great to bring back. Bring back. Say Brack, Space Coast. To bring back. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I would love to see those come back. Breath of Fire would be great too. Although that's not Square Enix, but you guys know what I mean. Still have all the DS Pokemon games. Yeah, those are worth a lot. So hold on to them. Gotta fuse that the Toby JoJo Blaster. All right, let's do it. I gotta make up something. The Toby JoJo Blaster. Maybe we could do that. We haven't had another like a new one of like the Toby Blaster in a while. We have the Konohamaru. We have like one from him. So maybe we can do something there. JoJo Toby Blaster. All right, I'll look into it. Let's go. Big love, Bats. I appreciate you, brother. I'll look into it though. I will look into it. OJ, you think we'll ever see someone make a better JRPG than make a JRPG better than Final Fantasy VII OG? Yeah, we've already seen that. There are definitely better JRPGs than Final Fantasy VII. I mean, don't get me wrong, Final Fantasy VII is awesome, but I mean, some even say that Final Fantasy IX is better than Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, I like Chrono Trigger more than Final Fantasy VII. I personally like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed to be exact, but that whole arc more than Final Fantasy VII. I think I like Skies of Arcadia just about as much as Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, I think there's definitely, I think some people think that Persona 5 is better. Persona 5 Royal is better than Final Fantasy VII. I personally like SMT5 Vengeance maybe a bit better, or right there with it. So yeah, there's definitely RPGs that are better than it or as good. Charge up with the $5. And he says, I just saw Prime's video about Nintendo Superior. Never listened to his stuff at 2 times speed. Nintendo Superior? What the hell is that? What the heck is that? Nintendo, is it because you were listening to it at fast speed? It sounded like he said Nintendo Superior. That's not the name of the next system. Although that name would be super funny. So yeah. Was it with the trigger Final Fantasy fans again? I mean, I think it's pretty widely known that Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, or not Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9 is better than Final Fantasy 7. I just think that the characters, maybe people like the characters more. They're more iconic. And that game, it's the best selling Final Fantasy game. But if you look at the systems and mechanics and the gameplay and all that, Final Fantasy 9 definitely beats out Final Fantasy 7. It's got better gameplay, that's for sure. 100% for sure. You know, now whether you like all the other stuff, that's up to you. But Final Fantasy 9 is absolutely gameplay wise, and the story's great. The world building and the story is fantastic in that game. You just might not like the characters as much. But gameplay wise, I don't see anything that Final Fantasy 7 does way better than Final Fantasy 9 from like a gameplay perspective. And like just like from a world building story perspective, what does Final Fantasy 7 do better outside of maybe you like the characters more? Like, I can't think of anything. So Final Fantasy 9 is some people say it's better. I think it's better overall, but I like the characters and all that more in 7. But 9's phenomenal. Super duper Nintendo. Sony's insane. Shut up and pay $1,000, Nyko. Stop the cap. I want to think F7 has the best cast of characters. Chrono Trigger and Tales of Symphonia come close. Ooh, I'm gonna not put Tales of Symphonia in the same league as those 2 games. Oh man, 6 or 7. I personally like 6 and 7 just about as much, but I like 6's gameplay might be a bit better for me than 7. But 6 is awesome, dude. 6 is so good. FF5 is underrated. All of the FFs that weren't released here normally at first are definitely a little bit underrated, but I mean they're going to be. But FF6 and FF7, FF9 to me are like top of the top notch. Like those are like my 10 out of 10 RPGs. If you watch my 10 out of 10 RPGs, all those games are like in there, like 6, 7, 9. So let's see. No, Superior was the code name for the commercial they shot. I didn't watch the video yet. I haven't seen it. I have not seen the video. So yeah, I did not see it. So what do you guys think? You guys ready for the commercial? They're shooting the commercial. So since they're shooting the commercial, that means they're getting ready, right? I think Prime is trying to say that they're getting ready to reveal it since they're shooting the commercial and stuff like that. So yeah. So it's all good. We'll see if they shot the commercial or not. We'll see. Hit that like button though, guys. If you have not hit that like button, where are we at right now? We are getting towards that home stretch of the show. We got about 12 minutes or so left, so get your questions in. If you got any music requests, get your last donos in to get those music requests in for the combo breaker board. Oh my gosh, and as I say that, yo, Mayo Riot with the blast.
Is 9 better than 7. The only game is 6 for my personal favorite.
Okay.
Tactics.
Okay. Yo, we out here. I must have said something good. I must have said something that Mayo Riot said. I gotta support this man for the facts that he's bringing. It's an opinion, but you guys know what I'm saying. For the facts that he's bringing. Mayo Riot. Yo, the 176 on the board. Combo breakers. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate you guys. You know what we got to do here, Mayo Riot. You know what we got to do here. We got to do it again. The JoJo's once again. Let's go. Yo, I know it's you, Eric P. I know it's you. I know it's you because you be talking about mayonnaise weird on Twitter and stuff. I know that's you. Shout outs to Eric P. Appreciate, and I know that it's you by your badge because I know you've been around for a hot minute. So I know that was you. Big love to Mayo Riot. You are now on top of the stream ninja board. You're tied up with what's it called? With David V and VadSense on the top of the board. The JoJo's as well. The JoJo's as well. 11 JoJo's. Thank you guys so much tonight, man. You guys help me. Like, just in case if I ever had to stop paying my mortgage, you guys can help me. That moron said on Twitter, if you stop paying your mortgage, you're not going to own your house. Oh my gosh. That's how you know somebody has a race car bed. That's a dead giveaway with the race car bed right there. You already know he's a race car bed with his mom making him Lunchables. You know his mom packs the Lunchables for school. Shout outs. Thank you so much, Mayo Riot. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. The combo breakers. We are out here 176, baby. The PS Pro is targeted for rich Sony fans. That's all it was. I don't know if it's targeted for. I don't think you got to be rich to get the PS5 Pro. I've seen broke people get all sort. I've seen a broke person in a Lamborghini. Like, wait a minute, hold up. So I mean, there's all sorts of ways. I don't know if it's targeted at rich, you know, like. But listen. I mean, you can trade in your system. You can, you know, do a couple side jobs. You can, you can do all sorts of stuff to get a little bit of extra Skrilla. Hey, listen. Lunchables are good. Don't get me wrong. I remember buying my daughter a bunch of Lunchables and literally, I remember one time I was buying my daughter Lunchables, right? And I remember I saw the Lunchables that they were doing. I'm like, oh, what's this? So then when I went to the register, I was like, let me just go ahead and put one for myself because I had a bag and I gave her the rest. And I'm like, I put one aside for me. I was like, hold up here. I think it was like some type of a pizza Lunchable with some like Italian pepperoni with some extra sauce and like spicy cheese or something. I didn't eat the cheese, but it was like a big old one and it looked freaking good, man. And it came with like a Snickers or like a Butterfinger back when Butterfinger was actually good. Butterfinger's disgusting now. So it came like, this was like a decade ago or something like that. This was a long time ago. Came with like a Butterfinger and like something else and like a juice pouch. I was like, hold up. What's all this about? What's all this about? Yo, shout outs though. Thank you so much. We out here going even further beyond. Yo, Mayo Riot, if you want a song, let me know what you want. I'll get you some Final Fantasy 9. How about that? Final Fantasy 9 music. Not only is 9 better than 7, 7's better game. Better game is 6 is my personal favorite. Yeah, Tactics. Nice. Yeah, Tactics. A lot of people say Tactics is just as good as like the mainline Final Fantasy games as well. Final Fantasy 9. Battle theme. All right, let's do it. Big love, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. PS5 Pro is at an insane price on its own, isn't including the high spec TV you need to buy in order to experience the barely subtle. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. You are gonna need a pretty good TV to really get the best out of that console. You're gonna need like a good OLED. You're gonna need like a good Sony Bravia TV for sure. For sure. Going back to work soon. Gonna bounce. Thanks for the awesome stream. Hey, shout out to Minato Mario. Appreciate you. Yo, LAX. We out here, brother. LAX with the big $10. Oh my gosh. Yo, the JoJo's out here tonight. Let's get it. JoJo Fridays. Let's go. LAX. Yes, sir. Let's go. Thank you so much for the big $10. Says long-time listener, can't wait to see the Smash series on Switch too. Woo! We about to make a name for ourselves. You know how long I've been waiting for this. Alex, you know how long I've been waiting for this. Woo! About to make a name for us. So damn right, bruh. Oh, yes. Hopefully just do 3 more fighter passes, but I think a reboot is needed. I think it's going to be a reboot, yeah. I think it's gonna be a reboot. Oh my gosh, bro! Like, yeah, you know how that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the thing. You know how long I've been waiting for this, bro. Yes, Party Man knows about that. Y'all know about that. We gotta get that Smash Brothers, bro. We got to. That's just yo LAX, brother. I was hanging out with my daughter at the crib, and that's what I was playing. Like, she was hanging out, she was doing her homework, so I was helping her with that. But I was like, you know, she was like watching her little videos, and I was like, all right, let me just play a little bit of Smash tonight. So I was playing some Smash. I was like, oh man, this still feels great. It's still better than like every other. I played all these other, you know, party fighters, thingies, platform fighters, and none of them just feel like the silkiness, the woo. About to make a name for none of them feel that way, bro. They all like, it just feels so perfect. It's perfect. It's just perfect. So, I mean, the game's not perfect, but you guys know what I mean. Like the controls, everything just feels so silky smooth, especially after coming up from playing Multiverses. Multiverses feels like, you know, like it just doesn't feel right. And I'm not trying to hate on Multiverses, but it just, I was playing a lot of that, and I was like, and I hadn't played Smash a ton afterwards, but man, Smash is just goated, bro. It's just so smooth. It's just so much fun. But yes, I cannot wait. Yo, LAX, thank you for being a long time listener, brother. I'll be honest, I don't like LAX, the airport. I like LA. You know, I'm from there. I like LA. But the airport, I can do without. But I love your name. Like, the name LAX is cool. I love the name. But bro, that airport, bro. I mean, that airport, it's like, you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna take a flight out at 3 a.m. And then you got like 10 million other people like, I'm gonna take a flight out at 3 a.m. too. And I'm like, bro, how are you here at 3 a.m.? Why are you here at 3 a.m.? I'm here at 3 a.m. Why are you here at 3 a.m.? I chose 3 a.m. just so I can make it to where there's not a lot of people, but yet everybody's here at 3 a.m. I'm like, why? Why is everybody here? Oh, I'm from the Bay Area. Oh, okay, cool. Never mind then. It's all good. Shout outs to the Bay. Faithful to the Bay. Yes, sir. 49ers, baby. Yes, sir. I don't know if you're a Niner fan or not. But yeah, Bay Area is great. My brother lives in the Bay Area as well. So I'm a big fan. Big fan. Shout outs to the Bay. Big love to LAX. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Combo breakers tonight. Yo, y'all coming in strong late. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you guys so much. It really means a lot to me. You know, just in case, I just decided to just willingly stop paying that mortgage, brothers and sisters. Just in case. Thank you for the super chat, though, man. I appreciate you, LAX. Let's get it. If you guys have questions, feel free to tag me once again at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, Players by itself. More than happy to answer all of your beautiful, awesome, elite ninja questions. Let go. Let's see here. Smash is the best. Oh my god, the music is so good. I was listening to all the different music and I'm like, man, this music crushes Multiverse. This music crushes all these other games I'm playing. The music is just too good. Too good. Multiverse is shaking my head. They didn't make it to Evo. Yeah, they didn't, because they didn't have that big old pop bonus. They didn't have that big old money that WB was trying to show the game out. Once that money ran out, they said nope, no Evo for you. You know? I asked my family for a new TV, TLC 55-inch, Q6 Series 4K HDR QLED Smart TV. Google, okay, cost $368 because the 4K TV is affordable. And that'd be a good TV for you. Yeah, you guys realize how there was no Multiverse no more? They're out here. My man, the Cat and Void went out there and got a free 100K or something. Went out there, ain't nobody. They were on the damn development team out there playing. They out there, the development team playing in the damn against other people that. How's that? They literally the developers, bro. They out there playing. Free 100K, bro. Shout out, no, the Cat's the homie though. I'm just messing around. The Cat's the homie. I mean, I don't know Void, but I mean, we follow each other and like, you know, we've spoke a little bit. But me and the Cat, we're actually really cool. Like we talk and all that. So me and the Cat are cool. So I'm just messing around. I'm just salty because I got crushed by him and Void. I'm just salty because I have PTSD of Tom and Jerry. If I see Tom and Jerry, all of a sudden I start looking around like, ooh, you know. If I see Wonder Woman, I don't even want to watch the Wonder Woman movies or anything. I don't even want to play the new game coming out because if I see Wonder Woman, I get worried. But Tom and Jerry, bro, I ain't never seen nobody do that to me. I was violated in that game. It was not fair. All these live service games shutting down, I honestly don't see Multiverse surviving that much longer. I mean, they got a small but dedicated base. There's a small amount of people that are spending all the money in the game. So, I mean, I can see it lasting a bit longer, but yeah, we'll see how much longer. But yeah, there's a small amount of people that are spending all the money in the game, you know. They did announce Powerpuff Girls, though. Did you guys see the demo? Or did you guys see the trailer for Powerpuff Girls? Check that out real quick. It looks pretty good. Powerpuff. Check this out, guys. I didn't see the full thing, like, at least on my screen. I didn't see the full thing. But it actually looks pretty good. I mean, well, looks okay. It looks okay for multiverses, right? Looks okay for multiverses. Yeah, they got Powerpuff Girls. It's pretty dope. Check this out.
Ah, the city of Townsville, a perfect site of tranquility. Well, actually, there is only one group of adorable heroes who could return this universe to order. Wait a minute, is that?
Somebody call for some heroes. Thank you, Manthas.
They all fight at the same time.
No, does the Justice League ever have tea parties? Yeah. Remember when we used to team up all the time for commercials and stuff? I like your shields very much, Steven. Go time, girls! Bang! Pow! Ha-ha! We do it better!
Sugar.
Stay in formation, girls!
Spice.
Garnet, watch me!
And everything nice.
Boom!
Rowdy Rough Boys.
Ew, why do you smell like baloney? Revenge time coming through! Ow! Dizzy, stupid guy!
Got that.
You are just the fuzzy wuzziest! I want to smoosh my face into his fur! Oh, can we keep him? Can we?
And once again, the day
Yep.
is saved.
The narrator.
Thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
They should have had the professor there, though, actually say, like, sugar, spice, and everything nice. But it's all good, man. No, it's not going to save it, but that's still good. I'll keep it a buck. Like, Powerpuff Girls, shout out to Go-Go Buddy. Powerpuff Girls are awesome, so I'll give them that. That was definitely a pretty cool trailer. That was a pretty cool trailer. What am I looking at? That was Multiverses, though. That was you don't know Powerpuff Girls, Oron? You never watched Powerpuff Girls? Back in the day? It's a good show. I know it seems lame because it's a bunch of little girls fighting, but it's actually really funny, and it's a really good show. I mean, I don't know about the later seasons. I don't remember, but like the first number of seasons are really, really, really good. So yeah, Powerpuff Girls, man. Says I know them, but there was some other stuff in there. Well, yeah, there was like a bunch of other from like different WB franchises and all that. Ice Climbers +1, yeah, Ice Climbers +1, Ices, Powerpuffsies. Vote for mayor. Oh, well, definitely old school 90s. Yeah, old school 90s Powerpuff Girls, man. That's a good show. It's a good show. Powerpuff Girls was lit back in the day, man. Show was lit. And there was gonna be like a live action CW series, but like the script leaked and they canceled it because of the backlash. They're like, yo, this is trash. They're like, yeah, it's pretty trash. They just canceled it. The script leak, and it was so bad, bro. It was so bad. They just canceled it. That was the funny. I was like, yo, like, dang. I was reading through the script, and I'm just like, who wrote this? And, you know, I'm not big on all that, like, you know, before, but I looked at the script and I'm like, this is terrible. It's not even Powerpuff Girls. On top of that, they weren't even like little girls. They were like adults. They were like, they were like full grown adults in like the Powerpuff Girls outfits. And I'm like, what is this? Like, why didn't you get actual children to play the Powerpuff Girls? Why are there adults, like 30-year-olds dressed up like the Powerpuff Girls? This is ridiculous. It looked ridiculous. It looked absolutely ridiculous. So no, it wasn't an R-rated Powerpuff Girls. I don't think it was it was just a really stupid Powerpuff Girls. It was like a really dumb. I don't think it was R-rated. I don't think they were trying to be like all raunchy and stuff like that. That's nasty if they were, because it's a kid show, first of all. Yeah, I don't think they were. It was just, the script was just dumb. The jokes were dumb. The script was dumb. It was just a stupid show. It was going to be a stupid show. So yeah. So yeah. I was the only one that was okay with it. Yeah, I can see that, Sean. I can see why you were okay with that. What's up, Enigma? Welcome. Let's see your boy's latest vid. He had a Tom and Jerry plushie behind him, and I immediately thought about you. Yeah. You know what I think about whenever I think about Party Man running scared, scaredy cat. That's what I think of. Party Man Jamboree, more like Party Man scaredy cattery. That's what I think of Party Man. Scared, running away, making up excuses why he can't play. That's what I think of when I see it. When I see that. Scaredy cat. Scaredy cat. Running away. Pathetic. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I do appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, we're at 195 likes. Can we get to 200 likes tonight, guys? Come on. 5 more likes. That's all we need. It would help me out when I do like the little replay thingy of this thing. So thank you guys so much for your support tonight. This night was crazy. JoJo Fridays, the combo breakers, the going further beyonds was so awesome. So I thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, check out my most recent video. If you have not seen my most recent video, Twitch fam, boys and girls, big love to LAX, Mayo Riot, Bad Scent, Charizard, Party Man, Elite Alice, Bad Scent, once again, Hellman, J2 Blue, J2 the Beast, J2 Echoes, Dark Nacho, Thomas Stevens, Bad Scent again, Sicilian Gamer, J2, Dark Card, Coke Slurpee, Sicilian, Life Will Change, Nintendo, David V, KC Skills. Thank you guys so much for your support tonight. The JoJos were there. We were out here at 186. Let's go. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves another. You know what the deal is. Give yourself another JoJo Friday. Fun night tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. We'll be back tomorrow with the Spawn Cast pre-show. And I think I'll have a video for you guys as well. So we should have a video already. I'm going to try to see if I can do a Metaphor ReFantazio video. So that might be pretty cool. So yeah, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being awesome. Thank you guys for being incredible. And yeah, we will see you guys for the next one. Thank you to everybody here in the chat too. Neo Blitz, Pamone, Echoes, Jimculus, Mango Man, Sean Starlight, Hexer, Donovan, Aron. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. LAX, let's go. Thank you, Paul Gale, everybody that was here, Superpower Man. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Metal and Beyond. Thank you so much. Dark Card, appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. We'll see you guys back tomorrow for the stream. All right, guys. Yeah, and we hit 200. Yo, let's go. And big love to 7th Hokage with these 10 gifted memberships. 10 JoJos or 11 JoJos, 10 gifted memberships. Thank you guys so much for that support. It means a lot to me. If I ever, like I said, decided to stop paying my mortgage because I'm a moron, then you guys can help me, hopefully bail me out. Help me out. All right, guys. Love y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. Peace out, homies.